Never seen that before.
There we go. It says we're live now.
I think we're live.
We're live now. That's crazy.
Let me put that shit in the group chat. That's how popular we are, man.
Yeah. Well, I kept telling Dan too, like, stop sending dick pics, bro. I don't want them.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Hey, man, it's my culture.
Look at that.
That means I'm wishing you prosperity.
Okay, so Dan, dude, on Sunday we got together and we did like a Super Bowl party. And unfortunately, Savvy drove down to Orlando, so I had to spend a few days with Savvy. And she's walking around the house with her shoes and socks off. And I'm like, hold on, wait, everybody stop. Let me take a picture of your feet so I can send to Dan. And she goes, no, they're dirty. I'm like, well, yeah, no shit. They're fucking disgusting. But let me take a picture and send to Dan.
Yeah, I'm Brazilian. Have you seen my feet? It's like,
no bullshit. Like, I spent several days with Savvy. And I never thought to look at her fucking feet, and now I regret that. I wish I would have taken some pictures because I could get some money out of that.
Yeah,
never thought about it.
Real cash. My favorite part.
She is absolutely as degenerate in real life as she is on the internet. Go ahead, Mike.
Oh, really? It's not a character.
Oh yeah, she's legit.
Yeah, she's fucked up.
Wow.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the live stream of the meetup was Beardo's walking around and Savvy pops up in the background and she goes, "Hi, Beardo." He goes, "Yeah, let's keep it moving." He just leaves her in the background behind there, standing there, dude. I was like, "Holy crap, bro."
The best part was so we're all at the Airbnb, and so this is when we were in MegaCon Orlando. We were there for the week. Beardo had no idea Savvy was in town.
Yeah.
I call Beardo and I hand the phone to Savvy, and Savvy
I'm
starts
at Universal
talking.
Studios, by the way.
Savvy starts talking to Beardo, like, "Hey, you coming over?" And he's like, who is this?" She goes, "Oh, it's Jeremy." And then he initially thought it was just Krista pretending, so he thought it was Krista, so he just kind of goes with it. And then Savvy's like, "Do you know who this is?" He goes, "Well, it's not Jeremy." And she goes, "Yeah, it's Savvy." He goes, "Yeah, bullshit." And we're like, "No, it's really Savvy." He goes, "What the fuck? Don't tell me you're here." It was great. Yeah,
I was fucking pissed. And then on Saturday, while we were at MegaCon at the booth, we're getting ready to pack up. We're getting ready to leave to go to Universal for the meetup. She's like, "Okay, so what's the plan now? We're all supposed to go to Universal." And I'm like, "Actually, no, it changed. We're going to Disney Springs now. You should probably catch an Uber by yourself."
Oh man,
that's crazy, bro.
It was cool though. So yes, we're back from MegaCon. MegaCon was awesome. We had the panel, which this is crazy. The panel room was at capacity. We had standing room only, and they still kept people from coming in.
It's good.
And the meetup. They stopped people from coming in. We hit capacity.
Yes, we
at
did.
the Red Coconut.
That's crazy, bro.
So, and dude, I've seen people online, and just to be clear, you're 100% right. They're like, "I can't believe these fucking loser YouTubers are packing out rooms, sitting there with water bottles like they're celebrities." And I'm like, I agree, dude. It's fucking insane. It makes no sense that many people are coming to see us. So
do you know how many was the capacity of the place?
At the Coconut?
Coconut's about 600, I think.
Oh, at the Coconut, we like,
and you have to like say no to people.
We probably, I think, as like the whole fellowship, we probably put about 600 in ourselves, and then we hit capacity, dude. There was another 200 or 300 in there. We had to like shut everything down.
Yeah,
hell yeah, man.
So it was crazy. So yeah, so for all those people that are just like a bunch of loser YouTubers that are packing out cons and all that are angry about it, I understand. I feel your pain. We are fucking retarded, and it makes no sense that many people are showing up to see us. However, we greatly do appreciate it. It's humbling beyond belief. What's up, Fear the Beardo?
Nothing much, man. I'm still recovering. I'm just getting my voice back. A lot of screaming and yelling all weekend. It was freaking incredible, man. What a hell of an experience. Those meetups are my favorite thing that we do. So it was, and this year was, I mean, this was the best one, I think, so far. And before that, it was Dallas. And this one is just, top that. It's crazy how they just keep getting larger and larger. So I'm good, man. It's good to be here and ready to talk games.
Bro. Is Lily Phillips the chick that banged like 100 dudes or some shit
Yep.
like
Correct.
that? Oh, fans lined up to see Jeremy like he was Lily Phillips.
That's crazy, bro.
I bet they were. I bet they were lining up, bent over, ready to see you like Lily Phillips. Crazy.
That's wild stuff, man.
That's good. Honestly, the line at the Red Coconut. I think because Gary wasn't there. So there's just like, so they were like, I guess we'll just deal with like the Dollar General, YouTuber, since like the real brand wasn't there, which is Gary. So, but longest line I've ever had at a meetup for sure. It was absolutely crazy. But what's up, Epic Mike?
How's it going? I did not go to MegaCon, so I got to sit at home all day, not wearing pants and jerking off whenever I felt like it. It was great.
Thanks,
all right.
Thanks for that.
Thanks, Mike.
Listen, man.
Thanks for that.
You guys are all like, oh, there's lines of people saying hi to me. I'm like, oh, nobody's talking to me right now. It's quiet. I'm like, you know what? I'm alone. I'm just going to jerk off. What a good time. And I got done and I said, you know what? I'm not putting on pants and I'm going to play
do it again.
games. I'm going to do it again. Like,
nah, Craig left. You scared Craig away.
You scared Craig away.
Like Craig wasn't sitting at home masturbating just 5 minutes before the stream.
What happened to you today, Mike? You're weird. You're very unchristian today.
All right, he's back after Mike talking
but I
about
truly believe.
masturbating.
Look at his face. Look at that look.
What are you looking at me all sus
I
for?
got
Like,
that look myself many times.
Like, Dan's going around sending people feet pics and stuff, and you're looking at me like that. I didn't see any pictures of me doing anything.
No,
saying.
Mike, I truly believe that you can measure your level of success by measuring the amount of time that you spend without pants.
Hey, look at that. Ryan says everyone was
What's up,
asking
Ryan?
where is Epic Mike? We really wanted to see him. Look at that, Mike.
Look at that.
It's only because it's February.
Not one person said that to me.
Yeah.
I never heard that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Ryan's getting paid right now, but I'm not sure I heard anyone say that.
I'm lying.
There's no way.
Oh man, what's up, Stuttering Craig?
Well, as the proud owner of ddaycobra.com, I'm working on getting that. I'm set up right now to the famous Jerry Maguire clip of "I love black people, show me the money." I'm looking forward to that right now. That'll be done in just a second. But
this is every company in Black History Month.
Yeah.
That's actually a really great point. Yes. So I have effectively done that as of right now. So
there it is.
Wants to go to ddaycobra.com. You can watch that famous Jerry Maguire clip. Thank you, Blurry Joy on YouTube, for your 76 subscribers for uploading that clip and probably getting hit by copyright. So I did not go to MegaCon this past weekend, although it sounds like it was a great time. I'm glad everybody had a good time, and maybe next year I'll be able to make it out.
Hell yeah. We're already so MegaCon 2026, they already have dates. It's I think it's like mid-March. And so as I've said to everyone, unless you hear different, just expect that we're going to be at MegaCon every year. So we're already working on everything for next year, meetups happening, all of that. So March 19th through the 22nd. There we go.
Does MegaCon have music shows?
Wait, what? Music?
I don't recall. Listen,
I don't think so.
MegaCon right now, and I would have to look it up. MegaCon is one of probably the 3 biggest conventions in the entire country. It's insane.
They should have music shows.
It looked like there were more people there this year than last year.
It was crazy.
I saw a couple
bigger
people taking videos, and they couldn't walk anywhere.
Yeah.
It was in a bigger hall.
After our panel, we're going down the escalators. Were you there in that group when this happened, Beardo? So we're going down those escalators.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Dude, there was like a fucking Pokemon cosplay in front of us. I don't remember which one it was, but like it was slowing up the escalator a little bit, and like we're going down, and you know how the escalator moves,
right?
And like
as
we get to the end, but the line stops, so we're just getting pressed into everybody, and then people are like, it was insane. And luckily the line started to move a little bit. it was about to be like a stampede.
You
And
have
that
to
was
like
crazy.
move up the escalator going down.
Yeah,
to-
so
yeah,
after
it was
that,
Evie. It was Evie, is what it was. Yeah, that's what it is. You remember? You were there.
after
You were
the
there.
after the panel, I was with Lee, the capable gentleman, and we're trying to get through, and we're like not moving at all. It was just madness. But the bar restaurant was right there, so we went in there and we just stayed in there. We got a bottle of water and we just chilled there for about like 20 minutes before we even tried to leave.
That's crazy.
Damn.
It was wild, dude.
And yeah, just in terms of the traffic on the convention floor and everything like that, the vendor floor, it was insane. Like you can't move. It was crazy.
nuts.
So
dude.
the entire convention was in a different building from last year. Like last year, it was in like the West Concourse building. This year, it was in the North and South Concourse building. So a much bigger convention hall. And I wanted to try to explore, to like look at some of the vendors and look at comic books and action figures. You couldn't, dude. You couldn't walk. You're like walking like 2 inches at a time. You're just like barely fucking walking like a penguin through that thing.
So
It
they
was
changed
fucking
to a
crazy.
bigger place, and
So
it
la-
was still not enough.
Is it
According to
correct?
this,
Yeah.
according to this, they had 140,000 people last year. This year, they had 160,000 people.
Look at what Cam Man
And-
just says right there. This year's Orlando MegaCon is the biggest con ever in North America.
That's insane.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
So
How
there
many
you go.
great stuff.
Just
man.
said
Good
what,
for
That's a
them.
lot of asses, man.
160,000.
I figure that's crazy, man. So there you go. MegaCon Orlando. And this is what I've been telling people. People don't really like Orlando's the most visited city in the United States of America. It surpassed New York about 5 or 6 years ago. Maybe even longer than that, maybe a decade now. Orlando, from tourism, from everything, it's just everything is happening. And with what's about to happen to Epic Universe, it's just going to get even crazier, man. Orlando is the place to be. It really
Almost
is.
100% of my friends that visit the United States is always Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando's where it's at, man.
I
It's
used to
where,
always want to go to New York City, and like, what was it, back in like 2019, a buddy of mine went and visited. He goes, dude, it just smells like piss and everybody's miserable. Don't go. And I was like, okay. Like,
There's some cool stuff in New York, like you can see the Ghostbusters places, but it's not worth it. I feel at this.
it's not
time.
worth it because of
Yeah.
the freaking government. And
Yeah.
it's same with California, man. You just don't want to go there. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you come to Florida and you understand this is the free state of Florida. You know, you fuck around, you could find out. It's that simple. Where in New York, criminals can, of course, we know criminals, you know, like gun-free zones. We know criminals definitely abide
no,
by that.
gun-free.
Like, there's a sign that says no gun. The criminal must, we can't go here and commit crimes, guys, because there's a sign there. Jesus.
Gotta respect the signs.
But speaking of that real quick, Krista actually put this on the Park Hoppin' Twitter account. Look at this. This
I
is
did see that. Yeah. it's nice.
look at this. This is for How to Train Your Dragon. This is for Epic Universe. Check it out.
This is insane. Here is the very first look at Dart, an animatronic dragon coming to Epic Universe. Dart is one of the kids of Toothless who you'll be able to meet and interact with. Universal says that the How to Train Your Dragon world will also feature 2 thrilling rides, a live stage show, and flying dragons. The park officially opens in 100 days.
That is crazy.
So this is an animatronic.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Yeah. Like,
Looks
what?
like someone's in there.
I know, it's wild, man. And the things that we're seeing from Epic Universe are just absolutely crazy. Again, make sure you follow Park Hoppin'. Park Hoppin' has everything covered over there. So yeah, man. Exciting
That's
times
crazy.
to say the least. Let's get a few of these super chats, Beardo. Oh wait,
Let's do it.
Dan
What
Bass,
happened?
how are you, Dan?
Hey, what's up?
Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you too. Congratulations on the successful whatever were you guys doing.
no better way to undercut it than to be like, yeah, whatever that thing you guys did this weekend.
But it was successful, so that's what matters.
What
Hey,
a
I
backhanded
don't
compliment.
have-
Congratulations on your successful whatever it is.
Whatever it was. Whatever it was.
No, for real, man. Every time you guys come back from one of those meetups, you guys are all happy and giving compliments and stuff. Whatever the fuck. So it's like a couple weeks after the meetup, you guys are much better company.
Hey, look at there.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that's
Thanks,
nice.
Then you
Nice.
slowly go back to
we slowly
being
start-
assholes.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
But it's really cool.
Yeah,
Dan, I had a
heard
few
that.
people ask me to autograph some posters on your behalf. Say, can you sign this from Dan for me? So I signed. So I
real?
Yes, yeah. Probably about 10 or 20 people.
That's crazy.
A lot of people, and so I autographed it. Dan.
Damn. Great stuff.
Oh man.
All right, some super chats. I have to get this one first though because this is just too funny. Big old balls
With the $1.99.
with $1.
Here it is.
Thank you, big old balls.
Man,
thank you.
The Elon stuff is crazy. I uploaded a video talking about like big balls, hairy balls. The fact that CNN's having to
Bro.
cover all this shit is the
Oh
greatest.
my gosh,
thing.
listening to news anchors talk about big balls is the most hilarious thing ever.
Munchie Ninja with a $50 super chat.
Hey.
Hail, the Fellowship MegaCon seemed fun. Might save up to go myself in the future. Glad to see the king of literacy domination, Beardo. Sad Ryan is not here. Wanted to say he looks like an evil Harry Sisson.
That's not bad. That's
Hey,
not
it kind of
bad.
does.
Not bad at all.
Thank you,
There you go.
Munchie Ninja with the 50.
It was fun. Hopefully, a lot of you guys and gals can make it out for next year, and we will. You know, they're aware, like MegaCon and Universal's aware, like we need even a bigger facility, which is kind of crazy to think about, but it's going to be even better next year.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Tom Berry Master with a $50 super chat. Says nothing.
Tonberry Master.
Nothing.
Thank you.
Silence.
Thank you for the $50. Let's see here. We have Linko Kenobi, who was there at MegaCon with the $50 super chat. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to your routine schedule. I had an awesome time, especially Beardo trying to get rid of Savvy, LOL. I've been doing videos all day and now watching my favorite channel. Keep up the work, guys. Hail the 199.
Hail.
Thank you, Linko, for the $50.
Yeah, it was awesome seeing you, Link, at the meetup and at the con, man. Good stuff.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Andre CR with a $10,000 of just some random dude in a suit. Some reports say it was 210,000 people on MegaCon over the week. But what was the percent of furries from those cons, from those 210,000? Does this mean that Ryan went to FurryCon? Just about as close as you can get.
Maybe. There was a lot of furries there. There were a lot of furries.
Yikes,
there were a
bro.
lot. Is a little.
I heard it was warm that weekend too. Could you imagine? Oh my god, dude!
It wasn't too bad for Florida standards. It wasn't too bad. I mean, it was probably like the low 80s.
Yeah, but imagine
but
being in
the
like
humidity-
some nasty, stinky suit all
Oh, yeah,
day.
no, I
Taco
get it.
conventions
Yeah.
are worse in terms
Oh
of
my
smell.
God, dude.
Yeah.
I was told.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I wouldn't
the
know.
The heat wasn't too bad. Of course you wouldn't know. Of course you wouldn't, Dan.
He wasn't bad.
You're very innocent. I actually made a reference to you that nobody got. Nobody got the joke. It was at the panel, and they were talking about like, would you ever start like a music channel?
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
and I was like, I just don't know any decent musicians. I just don't know any.
And everybody was like,
And then did you hear me say, Jeremy, when you were up there, did you hear me go, Dan?
I didn't hear that.
As soon as I did that, I'm standing on the side, and when you were talking, I don't know any talented musicians to do a theme song for Geeks and Gamers. And I said, Dan, and Krista's sitting there, and Krista goes,
Krista told me they're talking about you. Oh, so that's what it was. So yeah, me and Jeremy have been talking about doing something for Geeks and Gamers for what, 4 years?
Yes. One of these days. Maybe
Yeah,
one
it's
of these
like,
days.
yeah, let's talk about it later. Let's figure out something later. It's been like 4 years.
I know it.
Jeremy the Cyborg with a $50 super chat. Beardo, the mini is on the way. Should be there in about 4 weeks. Thank you, Jeremy the Cyborg.
There we
Thank
go.
you. Shout out.
Thank
you
you,
for the
Jeremy the
$50
Cyborg.
in the mini action figure, brother.
So we got something to talk about, ladies and gentlemen.
What happened?
PlayStation State of Play announced for tomorrow. Interesting
Convenient.
timing. Interesting timing. Now, of course, I was away when this apparently PlayStation Network was down for over 24 hours. Am I right about that? Was it 24 hours?
I think so.
I know.
Yeah,
I know
something about that. Yeah.
I know, Craig.
Yeah.
I know you guys covered it on Side Scrollers, and I think you did a video on it. So,
Yeah.
what did we learn about what is their explanation to why the PlayStation Network was down for 24 hours?
It was just a very generic like infrastructure thing. You know, it was really okay. So what happened right before this was PlayStation fired a lot of people, right? And the conspiracy is that some of those people may have flipped a switch on the way out and been like, "Hey,
pull
we'll
the
see y'all
plug,
later."
pull a couple plugs on the way out."
Exactly. And so it was down for over 24 hours, and you know they offered up a five full days of free PlayStation Plus, which,
Oh man.
as Blaz pointed out on the show, it's like, okay, how does that work? You have an annual subscription, you have a monthly subscription. Is it tacked on at the end? Does it start right now? When did these 5 free days start? And is five days enough in a situation like this, which I personally don't think it is. You know?
Not at all.
So
How
yeah,
does that? Let me ask. How does that practically affects the user on that day? What happened to the average person playing PlayStation on that day?
They
You can't
could not-
play online.
yes, they
You
couldn't.
cannot
access
play
online.
anything online related.
Correct.
Nothing. You imagine
Well,
that being your day off? Like, imagine you have like a 6-day work week, and the only thing you're looking forward to is like, man, I'm gonna have this day off, and I'm just gonna lay around. I'm gonna eat.
Can you
Doritos
download
and play
games?
PlayStation? I don't think you
No.
can do anything.
You couldn't.
Yeah.
I also heard that some people with physical discs went to go put their discs in, and they needed an update or a check-in, and they couldn't play their discs either.
That's always the case. Physical media is already dead because you cannot play even physical discs without an internet connection.
Yeah. So so you imagine that person who could have had the day off, and then he just literally just sat there, and he probably had to do something very dangerous, like go outside. It's very dangerous. By the way, I don't know if Savvy will return because she did go outside, and let me tell you, man, burnt her skin immediately. That is a white girl. Holy shit, she's white.
She's a fucking vampire, bro.
It's very white.
Anyway, continue, Craig.
That's pretty much it. It went down for 24, about 26, 27, 28 hours, something like that. People freaked out. And the thing about it is their messaging was there's an issue. And then they pretty much went silent. And then they're like, issues resolved. Here's 5 days. So there was very little communication between the beginning of it happening and the actual end of it. So the communication was really poor on PlayStation's part.
Yeah, I saw the reports all day long, and of course we were busy. What day was that? Was it Friday? Was it Saturday? What was it?
For what?
When
I think
the
it was Saturday.
when it went down. When it went down. So that was
Probably
a busy day for us.
Friday night, Saturday, like Friday, Saturday.
And so, Mike, you were talking about it a little bit about some of the reasoning they gave, or some of the speculation as to why it happened. What have you heard?
I don't really know for sure. There's just a lot of like different theories as to what was actually happening. That one of the rumors is that they got hacked again, and that the hack was like really bad, and they didn't want people to know about it, so they just shut the whole thing down. Which, I mean, we've seen them get hacked before and talk about it. So if it was that bad, chances are it was probably a lot worse than we realize. And so there's a lot of different reasons for it, but my guess is probably that they got hacked again and they don't want anybody to know. That would be my likely go-to. Go ahead.
And that's the issue, is that there's been so little transparency, especially coming off of, this was 14 years ago now. In 2011, there was a massive data breach, and it had, I think it was like 33 million people had their data broken from PlayStation Network. And it was millions and millions of people, and they didn't tell anybody until later. And so if there was some sort, now they've said there was no data breach. That's what they've said publicly. But you never know in a situation like this. And coming off of this was a decade and a half ago now already, when this last data breach happened, that was massive and, really was catastrophic at the time. You would think they'd be a little more forthcoming with information this time around, and they have not. So, yeah, I think there's a lot of reason for people to be super critical of them in a situation like this, not transparent.
And now we have this surprise announcement of a state of play and it's going to be 40 minutes of PlayStation 5 games. We have no further details at the time of us recording this video that I'm aware of. Do we think that this is connected to?
Yeah,
like
for sure.
They clearly. Well, one thing I'll say is they clearly had a state of play scheduled for some time in this near future. Did they maybe bump it up a month or a couple of weeks?
They want to generate new conversations.
Yes, exactly. And I think that 100% is the case.
Yeah,
Craig,
absolutely.
Dan or Craig, whoever, you can fight over it.
No, I 100% agree. I think that they may have bumped. This may have been 3 weeks early, a month early, whatever it is. But they're like, well, we got a little egg on our face now. Let's make them happy by showing them brand new games.
Yeah.
It's all distraction. Listen, if there's one thing we've learned over the last few weeks from the presidency is that everything is fake and it's all a big show, right?
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with all these giant corporations. It's all fake. It's all look here. It's all sleight of hand. It's all nonsense. Sorry, I've gotten a little black pilled lately.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay. Go ahead, Dan.
No, obviously this sucks. Just the fact that, as Jeremy said, imagine a guy that was waiting for just for an off day to play some Call of Duty or Fortnite. But I also want to bring the perspective. I think this is gravely concerning, having to perspective game preservation, thinking about the future. You guys know I'm a huge fan of retro games and game preservation. So this is hugely concerning regarding the future of game preservation, because if your connection with PlayStation, the PlayStation Online stuff is off and you cannot play your physical games, that means when that stuff ends, those games are gone. Yes. Those games are completely gone, and you depend on those people's goodwill and favors to preserve those games. Those games will only be preserved if they keep them in the whatever it is their newest console online service. So
right,
this is hugely concerning.
Well, so here's what we have. The broadcast will be more than 40 minutes long and delivered in both English and Japanese languages through the official PlayStation YouTube and Twitch channels. While no details have been yet given on what games to expect, there are several PlayStation big hitters that we'd love to know more about. Ghost of Yotei, Death Stranding 2. There's speculation that we could get some announcement, for I heard I'm not saying this was like heavy speculation. I heard some people going, wonder if there's a new God of War they're going to announce. That would absolutely shift the narrative around if there's a God of War announced. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that there's going to be any legitimate games announced, or do you think this is just going to be another kind of paint by the numbers, generic state of play?
Here's my thought. Smart companies, Disney does it, like all these multimedia companies do it. They keep trailers, things that are ready to go in their back pocket. So then they need good PR. They can drop news. They can have little nuggets of things that they can say, hey, by the way, did you know? This is Sony. Okay. This is a company that not only has been hacked multiple times, but also we've seen how many times where their emails and their leadership emails have been leaked and they come up with the most god awful ideas and the most terrible concepts for games and movies and television. I would love for Sony to have been smart enough to go, hey, you know what? Let's announce a new God of War and let's announce all this cool stuff. I don't think they're going to have anything ready at all. I think that this is going to be a very boring state of play, and I think most people are going to walk away going, that's it? That's all you had to distract us from what's going on? That's my personal thought on the matter. Am I a Sony hater? Absolutely. But also, they just fucking went down for 26 hours. Microsoft didn't do that, so that's all I'm saying.
Well, I don't disagree. Kit, tell me this. Now, regardless of the fact that I'm a fan of Nintendo, the Nintendo Direct actually is something that people look forward to. Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean everyone's a home run, but more often than not, Nintendo Directs usually deliver. I can't remember the last time a state of play actually did blow the internet up. Am I wrong about that? Maybe I'm oblivious to it, but no, I don't recall the state of play ever being something that is just like, holy shit, that was the best state of play. That blew our minds. I don't remember.
It's very generic. It's definitely not as big as a Nintendo Direct.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I just don't. Maybe it's because things leak out in advance, or maybe they want to announce them at, Jeff Keighley's award show that Craig is going to destroy. Like, I don't know.
That ain't gonna happen.
But
they're not gonna announce anything on my award show. I promise you that.
but yeah, I just don't remember the last time a State of Play like turned to the needle and actually got a big discussion going on. So why do we expect it to happen now? None of us actually do. So guess we'll see. What are your thoughts, PlayStation fanboy Beardo?
You're more of a fanboy than I am. I'm kind of with Mike on this. I think if they're pushing this up and they're doing like an emergency State of Play, I think that I would be very surprised if they have anything worth sharing, anything new on the slate that they have in their back pocket to show, especially when this is just being thrown upon us right now. It's for this State of Play that's going to happen tomorrow. I would love to maybe see if we get, I don't think that they would announce a God of War, like a new entry to the God of War series, but if they're going to do anything that's like surprising, maybe God of War like remastered, like 1 through 3 remastered for next gen.
For the second time.
Well,
that would be awesome because we still need the PS3 to play those remasters.
You can play God of War 3 on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5.
Yeah, but the 1 and 2 remastered.
Yeah, the 1 and 2 you have to play it on a PlayStation 3.
So, or you be a man and play it on the PS2 with a CRT
and play it on the OG. Yeah.
What if they announced, not as a headliner, but if they did announce Master Chief Collection officially for the PlayStation 5, that would get people talking.
What if they just announce only Xbox games? PlayStation State of Play. They're like, we got Gears of War.
Gears of War, Halo, Fable.
Guys.
Yeah. That would be pretty funny if
that would
happened.
Be something, yeah. But I think they probably had something saved. But yeah, absolutely, they're doing this to generate a new buzz, new conversations. Yeah, they're probably going to talk about Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Yes,
as well.
Yes,
likely.
Yes, they will. Yeah, they certainly will.
Somebody said Wolverine. Here's the thing: the whole game has been leaked online. Like, unless they completely changed the whole story, what are they going to surprise people with? Like gameplay is leaked online, like the code has leaked online.
Very unfinished. Very early stages have been leaked. If they're going to show anything for Wolverine, it would be a new trailer.
I just don't know that they have anything to surprise anybody with the whole plot leaked on the internet. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, that's
one thing about Nintendo is their stuff never leaks.
No.
Oh yeah.
Never ever.
Never. It's never happened.
We've never saw the Nintendo Switch 2 leak.
The reason it doesn't leak is because like Nintendo will refuse to acknowledge it. Like the entire system could be in a guy's hands and he's showing you how it works. Nintendo's like, that's not ours.
Yeah, what was that? What's that Shaggy song back in the day? Wasn't me.
Wasn't me. Yeah.
That's Nintendo. Wasn't me. That's not our system. That's literally
that's not our system. That's not me. And then 1 week later, it's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I would love to see more Resident Evil stuff, whether they're going to announce remakes of old Resident Evil games, if they're going to debut their Resident Evil 9. But I think Capcom likes to play that close to the chest, and I think that if Capcom is going to release anything Resident Evil, it's going to be at their State of Play or their
That's the thing.
Their showcase.
And I think that's one of the reasons why the State of Play doesn't turn the needle, because PlayStation, just like Xbox, is kind of historically relied upon so many third-party titles to drive things, whereas Nintendo,
very differently from Nintendo.
All of their stuff is going to be at the Nintendo Direct, and they can announce whatever, whereas PlayStation has companies that want to do their own announcements and all of that. It's spread out way too much. So anyway, we'll see what happens. State of Play tomorrow. Not a lot of anticipation for anything. It feels like it's going to be very generic, and they're going to try to move the discussion away from the disastrous PlayStation Network situation that happened this past weekend. But I guess we will see. I got to show you this too. Greedo Gaming says the presidency is not fake. What the fuck? When Craig said that, he was talking about what it has been exposed, how the presidency has exposed all the fakeness of U.S. aids and all of that other stuff. That's what he was
Correct.
talking about.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Well, and Donald Trump isn't actually a real person, so there's that. It's all AI, guys.
Hey.
he's a god emperor, is what
Have
he
you ever
is.
touched him?
God
Have you ever-
emperor.
Have you ever hugged him? Have you ever touched him? You don't know.
I've seen him in person. I've been to a few rallies.
You need to touch him.
My brother sang the national anthem at one of his events.
Hell
Really?
yeah.
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 So
Can he
really
hook me up,
does it.
maybe?
Well, his
No,
brother's an
Dan, you're
actual
gay.
musician, unlike you, Dan.
Okay.
So-
Hey, I know this is not a political channel or a show, but
Oh
did you-
yeah, we never talk politics on this channel ever.
Never.
Did you see the whole stuff about Glenn Beck talking about the Epstein files within the next 10 days?
I saw that was he on Patrick Bet David?
Yeah.
I saw some clips, but I didn't actually see the context to it.
He just said, look, when Patel, he said, in the next 10 days, you're going to see the Epstein files released. Day number 1, Cash Patel walks in. By the end of the day, it'll be released.
Really? Well, Anna Paulina Luna, she's getting involved in all of this too, and which I've said many times, Anna Paulina Luna has a great personality. She's a great personality. I'll show everybody that personality
You
really
can
quickly.
put her in charge of anything. Yeah.
She gonna be in charge of anything,
Yeah.
and I'll just promise you, we'll all stand at attention. Okay, so let's see here. This is where find out. Let me find a good one for everybody.
Be
There
another
ain't no way
MegaCon I
that's-
won't be making it to. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just looking at pictures right now, and these are some
Yeah.
great pictures.
I already- yeah.
Doing a lot of read some super chats while I'm doing some research, Beardo.
Sure. Let's see here. Johan Naxis with a $20. To Dan's point, if someone were smart, they would find a way to emulate PlayStation Network and XBL on either their local LAN or from a distributed server network, so you could play those old games that need the connectivity to fake it.
Yeah, but sometimes it's not only the need for connectivity. It's not the need to check that. Hey,
That just stops. Everybody's like, oh, okay. So yes,
Damn.
great personality. Anna Paulina Luna has a great personality. That's about all you can say about that. So, I mean, what else is there to say? Look at that.
There ain't nothing else to say.
There's
Damn.
nothing else to say.
I
She
agree.
said it all right there.
I agree with
Yeah.
Anna Paulina Luna.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
So there you
please.
go.
Give
So,
her access to
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
so I support Anna Paulina Luna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
respect her. All right, there we go.
what was
Cole
that?
Hauser.
Everybody's just quiet. They're like,
Wait,
"Man."
I didn't finish. It's
Yeah.
not only
Oh, wait,
about. I
oh,
remember
you-
now.
Okay, your sentence. I was worried if it was
I
something
remember
else you
now.
needed to
Yes,
finish.
I was in
Okay.
the middle of a sentence. It's not only about checking that your game is original, that your physical game is original, or something like that. Sometimes there's literally stuff that you need to download to make your game work. There are like several gigabytes of patches. What is Mike doing? There are several gigabytes of patches that you need to download so your game can work. So it's not only
Yeah.
about emulating something that will check that your game is original. Sometimes there's literally parts of your game missing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm still looking at pictures of Anna Paulina Luna, so I really didn't listen to what you said. I'm just being honest. I did
You
not.
agree.
What the fuck you say?
I agree. I agree with Dan. I'll just go with
Yes.
that. I agree with Dan.
I was too busy over here respecting her greatly.
Respect women.
Hey, look at this though. I saw this, and this is going to create a good discussion for us right here. All right, here we go. YouTube viewing on TV now surpasses mobile and desktop in the United States. So the YouTube CEO says the platform's creators are becoming the startups of Hollywood.
That's crazy.
I'm going to be honest. This is surprising to me. Now, it's not surprising that YouTube is the game changer in terms of what everybody watching, but it's surprising that the TV view, people are watching more YouTube on TV than mobile or desktop. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That
Well,
is
excited
insane.
As I want to be about that ad, the next article about Kanye is the most wild headline I've ever seen in my life. Like that seems like that's a parody site right now. Like that, like, dude, that is so crazy. I was like really focused, and I look over and I just see that, and I'm like, what is...
That's the goal.
Anyways.
That's the goal. Of those
That's the goal.
crazy headlines. Yeah.
We've been. I mean, people have told us for years they'd rather watch shows like this than watch television. This is their daily viewing. So
Yeah.
But the means of watching is what it's crazy. And desktop, nobody watches on desktop anymore. Have you guys watched YouTube on desktop lately?
No. It's on my phone or TV.
Probably the only time I leave YouTube or anything like Netflix or Amazon Prime on my desktop is when I'm cleaning my office.
Yeah.
That's it. And I clean my office almost
depends on what I'm watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm putting a poll in the chat. Where do you watch YouTube the most? Right there. So I'd like for you guys in the chat.
That.
I'd like for you guys in the chat to. So TV, phone, or PC. Where do you watch the most? Let's see. PC's winning. Wow, really?
The only time.
For real?
Because I have multiple monitors. Like sometimes I'll have like 2 or 3 streams up if I'm watching multiple streams and like clicking in between them. I'll watch it on my PC, but like if I have my phone on me, yeah, like there's always a stream going. I'm always watching somebody on YouTube. So
right now we've got 600, or now there's 750 votes. 51% PC, 32% phone, 18% TV.
So
someone in the chat said at your mom's house.
So here's why TV
put on
is
YouTube.
So the reason why TV is kind of taken over is YouTube TV. YouTube TV is very easy to play, especially like it's easier to access the app on your TV than it ever has been. You used to have to cast it from your phone onto your TV, and you don't need to do that anymore. If you have Amazon, if you have like Fire TV, like we use Fire TV at our house, so that allows us to have access to YouTube TV. Amazon Prime, Netflix, whatever you want, it's all there. It's all just apps built for that. So the ability to go in and do that makes it easy. We watch YouTube probably every day on our TV, like whether it's like Daily Dose of Internet or whatever. Definitely
that's what I watch with my kids all the time. Like,
do you really Daily Dose? Yeah.
It's just like it's like bite-sized versions of World's Funniest Home Videos. Like
Bingo.
America's Funniest Home Videos. Yeah, I'm like, hey, let's go sit down, watch Daily Dose of Internet for like 15, 20 minutes, call it, move on to something else instead of having to watch like a whole show with commercials and stuff. Yeah.
Right. And
that's cool.
It's pretty good. So that's something that we've actually, I'm actually going to look at our data right now, and you should do the same, Jeremy. See what your breakdown is, your analytics. I'm not going to tell you what you should do, but I'm going to do that right now and tell you.
Yeah, I actually will check that out. I mean, I've kind of got some data right now because I put the poll in the chat. So I mean, just in terms of our live viewers right now, we got 3,500 people watching. So right now it's at 46% PC, 34% phone, 20% TV. So going back to the article,
I'm going to play devil's advocate here. If you can't vote on a TV, so those who are watching right now, they're
people cussing and swearing at them. Well, fucker, I can't vote right now.
It's harder to comment too. Often when I'm watching a stream on TV and I want to interact with the chat, I have my phone open in the chat. And I'm watching on the TV. It's hard. Yeah. It's annoying to comment on the TV.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, yes, Craig, you're correct. So good observation right there from Craig. But let's continue this. So anyway, this YouTube CEO, Macy's comments, YouTube marks its 20th anniversary this year. CEO is positioning the video platform as a core player in the media and entertainment ecosystem and the culture at large. Mohan, a longtime Google and YouTube executive, is now in his 3rd year as CEO after assuming the role in February. In his annual letter to the YouTube community, he asserted that creators are becoming the startups of Hollywood as they are increasingly established professional-grade media. Oh, he's not talking about us. Professional-grade media operations that are a far cry from the platform's early. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, Ripa's here. What up, Ripa?
What up?
What's up, man?
Oh. You see what we're talking about?
Nah, I'm just jumping in.
So YouTube CEO essentially said that YouTube viewing on TV has now surpassed mobile and desktop in the US, which is kind of crazy. So the YouTube CEO is essentially calling the YouTube community the startups of Hollywood. I don't know exactly what angle he's going at from that, but he basically says that increasingly established professional grade media operations that are a far cry from the platform's early do-it-yourself days. So in the US, the TV is now the #1 device for YouTube viewing, topping desktop and mobile, underscoring the platform's growing presence in entertainment. Today's creators have moved filming grainy videos of themselves on desktop computers to building studios and producing popular talk shows and feature-length films. Talking about like Dude Perfect, things like that. So I do like, this is the reason Hollywood's dying, because they can't compete with YouTube. And a lot of the information that people are getting about the entertainment world is from YouTube. This is why they hate us. This is why Zack Snyder didn't want to be affiliated with us. Shout out to Zack Snyder. I can't wait for his next movie, whenever that might be. But I think this is interesting because YouTube, like, kids these days don't even know. Yeah, I've talked about this a long time ago. It's just like, I don't know, when was this? This is probably about 7 or 8 years ago. My daughter did something and I was like, no DirecTV for a month. And she's like, okay. And I'm like,
whatever.
What?
That
had no impact. Go in there,
TiVo stuff,
watching YouTube, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, because I'm thinking, if I take 400 channels from you, it's going to ruin your life. Okay, who cares?
Yeah.
I'm like,
you used to ruin ours.
Yeah, like no DirecTV. You're cut off from DirecTV. Okay. You have no power over me. I'm
whatever. Like,
So Craig, my biggest device. What was that?
Yes, I was responding to you.
My biggest device type is a mobile phone, but my case is different.
Time to go mobile.
But are they all using their flip phones down in Brazil?
Because no Brazilians watch me. Brazilians are a minority. My biggest audience is American. But in my case, because I'm a musician, people are probably just listening to me. They're not even watching. So that's probably what is happening. They're listening on their phones to
not according to some of
my
those people.
playlists.
Some.
Dan, you should.
And 6% of people watch me on a tablet. That's interesting.
Well, I'm just saying you should take advantage of your elderly woman fandom and just release one picture a week on like a Patreon or some sort of alternative of you like slowly unbuttoning your shirt, right?
Let us grip that on the Geeks and Gamers Locals, man. Come on, go subscribe to Geeks and Gamers Locals right now.
Every time I get an angry email from one of those old ladies saying I was scammed out of $5,000, and I was like, you would give me $5,000 if I asked?
You should absolutely.
Holy crap!
You should do that. You should say for $5,000.
Yeah, I'm leaving money on the table here.
Yeah.
Pull the
only
hey,
that's crazy.
Somebody posed as Brad Pitt and scammed Quarter Black Garrett out of an Airbnb in Orlando.
Are you fucking serious?
Story. I heard that story. Yeah.
So I don't know how it happened,
but he didn't check anything.
Quarter Black Garrett is an absolute retard. Okay, so Quarter Black Garrett apparently gets an Airbnb in Orlando. Gets there and it turned out to just not exist at all. And I'm just thinking, like, I'm walking with him and I'm like, explain this to me, because I get Airbnbs in Orlando all the time. How did this happen? He goes, yeah, I didn't really check the reviews, or I didn't check. It's like, who the fuck does that? You have to be a psycho to not check the reviews. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, dude.
Well, and I'm trying to find the photos of it online because it's really, honestly, kind of sad. Here it is. I got it right here. It's actually really sad. I'll pull this up because when you see, here we go. Look at this. It's
all right. Let's see.
Made the meetup in Orlando. Turned out the Airbnb didn't exist. Now I'm sleeping in this ditch, and it's like, Like he pulled up to the address and he's like, "There's no home at all for me." But I do like that he turned it into a story here.
Yeah, yeah.
Different direction. He brought me a happy and Twix. It's good.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you do that? How does that? I'm trying to go through these replies right now and see if I can find. Let's see.
He said he got called a slur. Like, dude. Oh my god.
Where's the one with Brad Pitt? Somebody took like the Brad Pitt picture and it was like Brad Pitt scammed quarterback Garrett. I'm trying to find it right now.
That's wild,
it was
dude.
So great, dude. It was it was fantastic. And I can't find it right now. Somebody can tag me in that one. But yeah, back to this. So yeah, I mean, this is not going to slow down. This is going to continue to move everything away from the mainstream. This is going to continue to elevate independent media.
Yep.
The time right now is to create you a channel and build upon that. Don't wait. Don't think that you I need to wait for this. No, there's no time to wait. Like, turn the fucking camera on and record yourself and upload that shit. If this is something you're wanting to do, don't wait. You don't need to worry about overly fancy equipment and things like that. We're in the age of authenticity. All people want to know is are you legit or not? Now, obviously, if your channel starts to get some traction, you can invest a little more money. First thing you want to do is get a microphone. Audio is the most important thing. And then slowly, I mean, again, I'm operating off like a $200 webcam right now. I have a really fancy camera that I use too, but that camera doesn't work very well with StreamYards. But yeah, I mean, this is it. This is the future right here, and it's not slowing down. YouTube is the platform that will drive everything forward. And Hollywood and the mainstream are dying right before our very eyes. And it's glorious to see.
Somebody said I could just scratch my ass online for money. Yes.
Yes.
You do anything online for money, bro.
I literally ate a cake on the internet for money, and people loved it.
Yeah.
I don't understand why, but they loved it. I almost died from sugar intake, and they thought it was hilarious and wonderful. So... yeah,
but yeah, at the beginning, consistency is much more important than quality. You need to do something in a way that you can do it for a long time for free. Yep. That's what you have to. That's how you choose what you're gonna do on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know, but I was inspired by this conversation. I actually went to see if scratchmyass.com was taken. And unfortunately, it is. But
yeah, it's
crazy.
But I will own scratchmyass.net very shortly.
I'll sell it to you.
I'm about to buy it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't have diabetes. The chat's asking. I don't have diabetes. I'm fine.
All right, let's catch some super chats. Beardo.
Sure. Cole Hauser with a $10 hail. Tuesday night's main event. Sorry. Still on the train.
Are you dying?
No, I just had a little.
Everyone has a fucked up throat today.
I don't know.
I'm just barely getting my voice back. Still on the train, almost in Canada. Was a great 9 days in Orlando. MegaCon was amazing. Was great to hang out with the Fellowship, Ryan, Jeremy, and Jay. Were the highlight. 199 praise, rah.
Hell yeah, man! This is great stuff, man. It was awesome hanging out with you, Cole. And yeah, he's a great dude, man. He helped
Cole
us out.
Hauser's freaking he's great.
He's cool as shit, man.
He didn't forget me. He says Beardo was a true all-star. Dude is solid. Thank you, Cole Hauser.
Somebody just said I had sickle cell diabetes.
Ooh.
Like, what the fuck, man? I'm like...
Chat is brutal.
They're like, oh, you don't have diabetes? Do you have high blood sugar? Like, shut the fuck up. Like, what the fuck,
I'm going to end the poll at 1,600, almost 1,700 votes, 45% on PC, 36% on phone, 20% on TV. I think you could probably
That surprises me.
You could probably add about 10% to TV, and that pretty much puts it kind of split across the board, essentially. So again, YouTube is it is the new entertainment platform. Not that it's not new. I mean, this is how it's been going for well over what? How old is YouTube now? 20 years?
2005.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. How long you been on here, Rippa?
06.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
I was
me
from
too.
the get-go, man. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Created my channel in 2006 too.
That's wild. So,
and I remember I created a channel so I could subscribe to Cinemassacre. Cinemask from
yeah.
the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Mhm.
And I was confused because we didn't know what subscribe on YouTube meant. Like when you subscribe to stuff back in the day, you pay. Like subscribe to Nintendo Power, stuff like that.
Like
So,
a magazine or something.
yeah, subscribe to a service. I thought I was gonna have to pay, so I was ready to pay. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna create an account. I'm gonna subscribe to this channel. So it was like, hey, it's free.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I mean, but if you go back 20 years, the idea of paying for anything online was like kind of shocking. The idea, like, money was not exchanging hands over the internet. Obviously, it's not a normal thing like it is today. Where back then, the idea, like, it was like, that's pretty sketchy, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, and I've always said the hardest thing to do online is to get somebody to click a button, right? So when you know Jeremy over here saying, "Oh, go to the G&G locals," right? Like the idea of somebody opening up a new tab, going over there, making a new account is like pulling teeth, or even just hitting the subscribe button here on YouTube. It's like a freaking miracle, you know.
That's why you need to get Dan Vask putting suggested pictures on your locals in order to get people to subscribe.
I think that's something I'm gonna contract Dan Vask to do. Hey, I know we're talking YouTube and all this stuff, but we got Ripa here, and Ripa's, you're from Dallas, and you're a Mavs fan. I'm sorry, I gotta bog this conversation down for a second. Ripa, have you been watching this stuff with Luca?
Oh yeah, it's hard. It's hard to not to keep up with it. Living there, right?
I've never seen something so insane and that has broken up a fan base so quickly.
Yeah, like I don't know what I was telling Brandon this the other day. They just need to sell the fucking team. Actually move the bitch. Start from scratch.
Is Mark Cuban still involved with the Mavs?
Only slightly.
Yeah, he has minority ownership. Yeah,
only slightly.
His brain is completely broken, by the way.
Man, yeah, it's crazy.
I remember watching Mark Cuban on Shark Tank, and I'm like, this guy's sharp. He's got shit figured out. He's got presence. His brain is completely broken now. It's absolutely insane. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. But he wouldn't even been dumb enough to do this stupid shit. Like a fried fucking Mark Cuban would have been far more preferable than whatever the hell they got right now. I think they should just sell the team, move it to Las Vegas, and let's start from scratch.
Buy it, Ripa.
Just buy the fucking team.
With all the arguments me and Mark Cuban used to get in, he'll probably find a way to veto that shit if I did have the money. Don't give it to that guy.
Oh man.
So
go ahead.
I had a run-in with Mark Cuban in like 2009. They had just got done with their public address announcer. Like their public address announcer sucked for a long time, and they held tryouts for a new PA guy. And the Screw Attack was pretty big at the time, and I actually asked people to email Mark Cuban and put like Craig for PA in the title, and apparently it really annoyed him. And he was doing like a meet and greet or something up in Pittsburgh, and this guy walks up and he goes, "Hey," he got it on video back, and he's like, "Hey, would you ever consider Craig for public address announcer?" And Cuban was like, "You know what? Fuck that guy." So it was like early trolling on the internet.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. He used to be part of some fucking show back in the day, like one of those like weird talent shows. And my best friend, his girlfriend went on the show, and he said some like really off-putting comments. So in the middle of the recording, my buddy just stands up and goes, "Mark Cuban's a fucking asshole," like right in the middle of everything. And everybody just stopped and looked, and he sat back down. And I was like, "Did you get kicked out?" He goes, "Nah." They just kind of like all looked at him and went, whatever. But
he didn't get kicked out, but Mark Cuban is kicking other people out of Mavericks games. That's the big news, is that like, at these games, people have been like revolting. And Cuban is literally getting people kicked out for saying fire Nico Harrison, who's the GM. It's like there's a revolt happening. And if you look at the arena last night for the game, it was like 60% full. It's usually a sellout. It's bizarre to see, but it's warranted. I don't know. As a lifelong Mavericks fan, I said on X, like, man, dude, last night I can't even stand even thinking about this. I was rooting for the Lakers last night, and I hate the Lakers.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's really bad.
That's bad. Look at this. This is from 20. So, Mark Cuban right now is all anti-Trump, Elon Musk, and them doing all like shrinking the government, and it's so bad, and we can't do that. This is him in 2017. Wonder what he had to say in 2017.
As a libertarian, I think we can reduce employment in government by at least a third, reduce the overhead and administration by that much or more, so that we can offer more to services for our citizens. And so if when it comes down to it, where I tend to disagree with everybody, and this is the libertarian in me, I'm happy to push down the size of government, and I'm happy to work on making government more efficient, because then more money can pass through and help the people who need it. And
which is so funny, because literally all of the arguments that him and I would get into were fucking about that, but he was taking the opposite position.
Yeah, he's an idiot. So
it's like, what the fuck? I guess they don't. And that wasn't that long ago. That was like
2017. That interview was 2017.
But when me and him was fucking doing that shit, that was like 2018, 2019. So he must have fucking just forgot, I guess, because he started going full blown like socialist, talking about the government being in control of all these different programs and being pro taxation and all this.
That's crazy, man. That this guy calls himself a libertarian.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Libertarian is fucking.
And he looks like a 59-year-old lesbian.
Well, listen, it doesn't matter, because the world is healing, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, the world is healing right here. Here we go.
Now, the disruptor in chief, Elon Musk, who apparently has adopted the alias, at least he changed his social media handle to Harry Balls, tweeted this morning, democracy in America is being destroyed by judicial coup. So this is a 19-year-old high school graduate who has used the unfortunate nickname Big Balls online, so that would be one. He is now working at Musk's behest inside Doge, and we looked into his background, and so we found, several notable things, Aaron. One of which is that this individual has founded multiple companies, including one with another unfortunate name, Tesla.Sexy LLC, which he established in 2021. He would have been around 16 years old. Now, this LLC controls dozens of web domains. So, Kara, you hear this, and you
what is inappropriate? Like, why is that unfortunate for a name?
I know,
and I was just about to say that. They were celebrating and praising when the Biden admin had all of these promiscuous, weird fucking trannies with fucking going naked, flashing their fucking boobs at the White House. And this is to be celebrated. This is strong. This is powerful. Having these fucking trannies show their fucking weird sex surgeries on the fucking White House lawn.
Yep.
That's a great point.
Listen, but this is what we are back, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm pretty sure that Elon hired people from this lobby right here.
Bitch ass motherfuckers, why you got a microphone on? What the fuck you want to say? Say what's on your mind. What do you want to say? You fucking nigger.
Oh no.
Then be a man about it. Shut the fuck up. Be a motherfucking man about it. Say white power. Say it.
Oh my
white
god.
Power.
Motherfucking power. Now shut
white power then. God damn it. White power, bitch.
White power, bitch.
You got a microphone and you telling people to shut the fuck up. Why you got it, bitch? You waste all your mother money and shit, and you don't talk on it, bitch. What you want to talk to your goddamn little gay ass friends when they online with you? They ain't online with you now. They ain't talking about dicks and shit. Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. I'll come over your house and kick motherfucking Xbox floor.
Yeah,
this is my favorite part right here.
No, I'm just. I'll probably come over there and fuck everything moving over there. Except the males.
This is a 360, right? The Xbox 360.
Yes.
Every
this looks like PlayStation.
there, except the males.
Except the males. Woo!
The best part, he told me to kick his Xbox on the floor. Like he just.
I'm telling you, man, you can never oversell how great those days were. You can't do it. It was fantastic. It really was.
Some of the best strings of insults you will ever hear in your life in a Call of Duty lobby, bro. Just stringing shit together and throwing it at you're like, what is that? I don't even know what that word is. Got to look it up in a dictionary, find out how bad you got insulted by some guy. Oh my god!
And dude, I was. Go ahead, Mike.
I was just gonna say the people too that threaten to come find you. That was always my favorite. Like, keep fucking around. Yeah. I'll find out where you live. I know. He's like, I work in IT, man. I'll come find out your address, your IP address. I'll find you, man. Like
my dad works for Microsoft.
No, I've told this story before, but the first time some fucking kid said that to me, it freaked me out. I'm like, oh shit,
no,
Dad's gonna ban me. I can't lose my account.
And people trying to steal your 10th prestige account, they're like, hey man, I have all these hacks. I'll give you all the gun skins and I'll give you everything, man. I'll give you like rainbow classes and stuff. All I need is just like, trust me, you can trust me. Just give me your email and password and I will go in there and I will hack your shit. And then they'll fucking just steal it, man. Steal your account. Your 10th prestige account is fucking gone. No, but dude, those days playing Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops and stuff, I was in middle school and high school for that. And I'll tell you what, man, if you played like shit that night, the next day at school, dude, you were getting beat up. They were telling all the freaking chicks in your class how fucking terrible you were. And it was like the end of the world, dude. It was like, no, please don't tell Elizabeth that I fucking had a...
Don't tell Elizabeth.
Don't tell Elizabeth that I had a 0.3 KD last night.
But that's who's involved in the Doge Department of Government Efficiency right now. And it's absolutely fantastic. So the world is changing. The culture is changing. And I'm loving it. Let's read some super chats, Beardo.
Sure. Golden Nuggets with a $10. I was most concerned tonight upon hearing that my favorite streamer wasn't going to be here tonight. So I imagined my disappointment. And then that retard poop licker Beardo appeared. Thanks, Golden Nuggets, for the $10. Pee-wee reincarnated with a...
What is that?
I'm taking that away. Pee-wee reincarnated with a $10.
No.
Thank you for the $10.
That's not me doing it. Damn.
No, that was me.
Was that?
That's crazy, bro.
LaDank with a $10. Geeks and Gamers and Side Scrollers are tied for banger streams. Geeks and Gamers had the chair stream and Craig had Rush Hour 4. Jeremy bringing out the lady stream and it will be legendary. Thank you, LaDank, for the $10. Chelsea M with a $10. What's up, Chelsea? Hey guys, had an awesome time at the meetup. It was great meeting you all and definitely looking forward to the next one.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Chelsea, for the $10. Let's see here. Carl Anderson with a 10. Hey, Jeremy, just want to say thank you for the great time at MegaCon and Red Coconut Bar. You and the team were fantastic and made it an experience of a lifetime. Hail the fellowship and the 199.
Awesome meeting you, man. Awesome meeting you.
Thank you, Carl Anderson, for the $10. General Duality with the 10. Hail! I started live streaming games on my YouTube channel. I started playing Sonic CD, which I'm having fun with. I really like the music in that game. Hell yeah, man. Keep it up. Shout out to General Duality.
What's Sonic CD? Is that Sega Saturn?
I was on the Sega CD.
Yeah,
Sega
I didn't play it.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people say it was like it's one of the best Sonic games. They don't even know what they're talking about. I think it's pretty overrated, personally.
General Duality, I think it's a great game.
Oof.
Sorry, General Duality. You have a bad taste in Sonic games.
Oh!
Fighting
Is it 3D or 2D?
Fighting words.
Okay, so let me show you what they did on the Sega. I'm going to show you this right now. And they showed this in all the marketing. It looked so good, but it was a 2D game, and it had one little 3D element to it, and everyone's like, oh, it's CD. It's so great. Give me just 1 second.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, while Craig's looking that up, we got a $50 super chats from Darth Hawk Gaming. Hail all you guys. Create your own stuff. I have created my own entertainment product and my life is better for it. Make your own games, movies, TV shows, and put them out there. You can create content cheaper than a Hollywood studio can with a smiley face.
You damn right. Damn right.
100%.
Yep.
Mar Millen over on Rumble says, "Fuck you, Dan. I watch on PC only, but I have a monster PC for work, gaming, and server, etc." There you go.
Server,
Tell Dan to go to hell. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
This is the first Sonic I ever played. This game is awesome.
Okay, so Sonic 3D. It had like a time travel element to it, but it was really confusing. So here you go. This is what you need to know. Watch this, Dan, and watch how you've been hoodwinked.
By the way, you're gay for not having a dislike extension. By the way,
I'm on Brave right now.
You're still gay.
Is there one on Brave?
I don't know, but you're still gay.
Okay, thank you.
Like you're not getting out of the
this game is awesome.
Okay, so watch this, Dan. It's 2D, and then what they do is then the whole thing is you got CD quality music, and watch this. Whoa! And
This looks awesome.
This is great.
That's the problem, though. That was in the first like 20 seconds, and that's all you got. That's all you got from a quote 3D experience, and it's a fine Sonic game. It's fine, but it had this like time travel element which was super confusing.
So this was not so that was they made a change of perspective from the point of the character, and it's not even mode 7 3D. It's not 3D at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really been into this game, just as you can clearly tell.
Craig is beginning his villain arc, everybody.
I was gonna say, dude, Sonic CD was kind of legit, bro.
But other than that, looks like a regular 2D Sonic.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's no more great than any other Sonic game.
So if you take away the gimmick and just look at it as a Sonic game, it looks incredible.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
That's fucking cool, though.
Nah,
Man, back in the day, I didn't play this back in the day, but if I played this and that one little gimmick would blow my fucking mind. I would be like,
first time you go to the
shit.
future, bro, like the future maps are like all like desolate and broken up and shit, and there's like the trees are made out of machines and shit. That's crazy.
Here's the bonus stage. This is what. Hold on. Who said that? Who said that?
Don't worry about it.
I want to know right now.
Who said it?
Who said it? Who said it?
Who said it?
Okay, so this is kind of mode 7ish.
Yeah,
like,
that is 100% mode 7.
Yeah,
well, mode 7 was on the Super Nintendo. This is just
that's why I said mode 7.
Well, I'm saying like it's
3D.
Yeah, it looks just like mode 7 did on the Super Nintendo. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hear you. No,
looks like F-Zero.
Yeah, sure,
Bro,
I can see that.
I'm not, dude. I wish I would have played this. I never played this. This is fucking
Sonic
amazing.
CD was legit.
Well, there's still time. You can still go play it right now.
This is cool as shit.
Craig wanted to talk shit about the game, and everybody's like, "I want to play
this is great, dude.
Like, shut the fuck up, Craig. This game
by
looks
my
great.
statement, man. I listen as the only person who's played it. I stand by my statement.
I
played
played this game.
I played
what are you
this.
talking about?
When I was a kid, I played this.
I don't agree. I don't agree.
I even just
Craig's
talked
like, no,
about
you didn't.
going in the future.
Yes, I did.
And
No,
shit,
you
what it
didn't. You
looked
never
like.
played it.
No.
That's crazy.
Did you play this one, Ripper? I know you're a Sonic fan.
Yeah, but a lot of it was the same shit though. It was the same as like Sonic.
Nobody asked for your fucking opinion anyway, Ripper.
The same shit Sonic 2. It's the same shit though. It's not. It wasn't much different from Sonic 2.
You already got a successful comic book company. Now you're a Sonic expert.
No,
out of here.
I mean, I'm just saying. It was.
Get him out.
Hey, what do you think, Ripper? Shut up, Ripper. Nobody asked you.
I was hoping to get some leverage on Craig. I'm like, well, that fucking backfired. So.
Nah, Rippa knows. It's just more of the same. That's all it was.
I love this Sonic game back in the day, man.
Yeah,
I
I actually would like to play it. Though. It does look cool.
I mean, it has
better than
nothing
Space
on,
Invaders
Space
X.
Invaders X.
Yes.
like I said, it's a fine Sonic game, but for me, it's a Sonic game, and I think there's better versions. I think Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 are vastly superior to this.
What I'm getting from this is that the marketing pissed you off.
I think, it really...
They were trying to sell you on the gimmick, and you weren't impressed with the gimmick.
Yeah.
It's this at the very beginning where it's like a hoodwink. They throw this at you, this little novel.
Are you calling it a bait and switch? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, look at this. You're like, whoa! And that's the only time you see it in the entire game.
Is that the only time?
Yes, that's the only time you see anything like that. The entire game, everything else is a 2D classic 2D Sonic game. Which once again, I love classic 2D Sonic, but I understand
the point Craig is trying to make.
No, you
Unfortunately, no, I do understand.
I'm
but
hurt right now.
but you are. But the problem is that you just have an incredibly unpopular take. That's really what it comes down to.
Listen. It's not the first time on the internet I've made people.
we get it, but fuck you. Like either way, like it's not like you're wrong, but like shut the fuck up about it. You know. Like,
hey, so real quick, what's the opinion that pissed off the most people that you guys have had online? Because I know mine immediately.
I literally spent all day yesterday arguing about the fucking Super Bowl, so that was a good one.
Yeah, what you're wrong about.
No, I'm not. But
I have two. The first one was the one that people like hate me for was I did a review for Ocarina of Time on the 3DS. And I pretty much said the game's awesome, but I don't want to buy it because it's for the 3DS. If you're gonna make a remade Ocarina of Time, then
make it for a mainline system.
Right, exactly.
That's a good point. I think that's a great opinion. Yeah.
And no, oh my gosh, it was like the world set on fire. A nuclear bomb dropped, and because at the time we had a rating system of buy it, rent it, or F it. So I didn't want to buy it. I'm saying don't rent it, so I put F it.
Oh,
people were like, I can't believe you said that.
Oh, so all the context was lost, and all you got labeled with was the F it. Okay,
yes,
I got
exactly.
it.
So there's that one, and then there's a cartoon called Asterix and Obelix. Apparently,
I love it. It's French. Yeah,
it's some crazy country. I don't know, whatever. Right, but I was not exposed to this
France
at all.
is not crazy.
France is a crazy country, apparently.
It wasn't American, and
fucking wild ass France, man. They're fucking crazy over there.
I wasn't exposed to this cartoon as a kid, so I did an old video.
It was
game
a comic, actually.
Okay,
it's a very old comic. Yeah,
I did a video about a game, and I pretty much was like, I have no idea who these people are, and we had a pretty large audience at the time that reached people all across the world, and it was like I told them Popeye the Sailor Man was like
exactly. You know, it was very popular. It's very popular.
It was crazy. I had people who were like, I can kill you. And
hell like, yeah, I want to kill you.
It's crazy, man. Those are the two that really came into mind. Oh, that, and I also know what boys are boys and girls are girls. That's the we say so much stuff that pisses so many people that it's hard to pick one. But I did a top 100 favorite games list, and I posted it on Twitter the other day, and I discovered that people on the internet cannot read because I made it clear before starting the list. I made sure to say this is not a top best games of all time list. These are my personal favorite lists, the personal favorite games, and I know there are bad games in there. Okay. But people never mind that. People are like, Halo 1 comes before Halo 2. What the fuck? People got really mad.
Welcome to the internet.
Yeah,
we'll continue.
Got really mad.
But we got 50 gifted memberships.
Alec Baldwin's finger.
Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin's finger?
There we go for ABF in the house.
Memberships.
Thank you for the gifties. Appreciate you, brother, and it was good seeing you in Orlando.
You guys all know mine.
What?
You guys all know mine.
You've had so many. Batman? You've had so many.
With Batman.
The Batman?
No, it was the Spider-Man 2 out of context.
Spider-Man 2 out of context.
His favorite game of last year was Spider-Man 2.
It came out.
And he loved the game Miles
ago.
Morales.
Came out.
Fucking love that game, bro.
This is the out of context part I was talking about.
All over the cheeks.
This is the out of context I was talking about.
And all that.
Lube the fuck up out of that game.
You see what's happening, Dan? This is what I was talking about.
What's the context?
He called all of us racist after he played it. He's like, you guys have been racially insensitive.
Why don't you guys like Miles Morales more? He's kind of a cool guy.
See, this is exactly what happened.
He elevates the product.
I was very vocal about my displeasure and how disappointed I was with the gay shit in that game. But I said when it comes down to gameplay, I thought that the gameplay was really fun and the combat was good.
It's the same gameplay since the PS2. Those Spider-Man games.
Is it better than the first one?
The gameplay is a lot like the combat and the
that's
gameplay.
A bad thing.
No,
of course
great.
there are improvements and there are like
but is it better than the first game?
The combat.
Yes, it is. Well, no, the game as a whole. If we're saying the game as a whole, no, the first game is awesome.
Remasters was cheeks, bro. I just played it. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, so don't listen to Mike's opinion on
such
Spider-Man.
a mid fucking game, dude. Like, holy shit. There
The
were
first
so
one,
many fucking
Mike?
quick. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
the only
it's
fun
like-
part about it is swinging through the city. That gets real boring
The
real
story's-
fast. Whenever
That's
you
why I
great.
told you on
Spider-Man,
Twitter.
come over here and save me.
That's
And I'm
why
like,
I
oh,
told
it's the
you
same,
on.
like,
Yeah,
same
that's what I
six
told you on Twitter,
NPCs
Mike.
jerking each other off in an alleyway. It's like one guy's getting jumped, and Spider-Man has to fight like 50 fucking guys to jump one dude in an alleyway because they're like, well, we got to pad these fight scenes. There's like a ton of like, hey, some old fucking homeless guy's like, I lost my pigeons, and you're like, what? And they're like,
Yes.
collect these fucking pigeons around the fucking city.
Do not
And
talk
while-
shit on Howard.
And while you're
Howard
also
was
doing
fucking
that,
great.
while you're also doing that, can you also stop and go to these science stations and do a bunch of fucking boring ass science missions?
those are side
Also,
quests. You're
while
talking about
doing
side
that,
quests here.
Go pick up these fucking backpacks as well, because the actual game itself is like maybe 7 hours long.
You're talking
and they
about
didn't
side
have all the
quests.
fucking padding. Like
Mike.
fuck this stupid ass game, bro. It was ass.
You're a hater.
Let me speak, Mike.
Go ahead, go ahead, Dan.
We are swimming on an ocean of diarrhea. So every time you see like a mid as fuck island for us to rest a little bit, it's gonna be paradise.
There's straight up
You know what I
missions
mean?
where you take over as Mary Jane and she's like, "Shut up, Spider-Man! I don't need your fucking help." And then you have to like
that's the
poorly
sprinkle
sneak,
of bullshit.
You have to poorly sneak through a fucking room with like the worst AI I've ever seen in my life.
The
and then
stealth
you go,
Mary
"Cool,
Jane
that's
missions
over."
are the worst
And you know
part
what
of the
they do?
game.
They go, now you got to do it as Miles Morales, and I'm like, why? And they're like, I don't
once or
fucking
twice
know, man.
you do it
Because
as
he's
Miles.
black.
Yeah.
Because he's black. Literally, the whole game is Spider-Man going, Mary Jane, will you please stop doing stupid shit? And she goes, no, you don't know what I'm capable of so much stuff. And then you have to walk
I'm a
around the room.
reporter.
Bro, the game it's cheek. It's mid as fuck, bro.
Poor
it's good.
Beardo's trying to own his like L's, and he's still getting crushed for it.
Fucking bro, Shattered Dimensions is one of the best Spider-Man games out there. Like, I didn't need an open fucking city. I just needed good gameplay.
Can I ask a question about Batman games? Why doesn't the
course.
NES Batman game get enough love?
That's a good point, actually.
Because the
It's
entire
fucking good.
internet's wrong.
I
The entire
never
internet's
played
wrong.
it.
It's an
Okay.
awesome game. It's an awesome platform game.
I don't know
I never played it.
why. I don't know why that game. Like, I remember when the Arkham games came out, and obviously Arkham games are legendary. But I remember the narrative was like, finally a good Batman game, and I'm like, well, that's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the old school Batman games are fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't really understand that argument that like this is the first time we've gotten a good Batman game.
There's a
I
couple
never-
great ones on the
bias.
Super Nintendo as well.
Yeah,
There's some good Batman games out there. Yeah.
I just never understood that one.
Batman and
I think it
Robin
was-
for the
it-
Super
Slade-
Nintendo
wait,
was
Slade
great.
Lawton says because not all of us are 60 years old like you, Jeremy.
Holy shit, bro. That's wild.
I think Arkham
Hey, I'm younger
Asylum,
than Jeremy, and I know those games.
Arkham Asylum was so like it was a cult classic back then because of I think the stealth and really the detective work, with having the detective vision and having actually to like solve crimes and stuff. I think
pretty
that's
cool.
what separated it.
Yeah.
When
And
it
then
was first
somebody
out.
at Sony came along and said, what if we copy that badly and make a Spider-Man game?
Oh jeez.
Yeah, they're like, hey, well, let's even put the stealth missions in there, but with Mary Jane and fucking Stead. God, gee, I'm so glad I didn't buy that fucking game.
Spider-Man has his own stealth in there, and it's great.
The game's mid as fuck, bro.
No, you're wrong
You
on
just
that.
throw people off fucking buildings for no reason. Like, Spider-Man's like, I'm not going to kill anybody, and you just kick a motherfucker off the top of, like, the Empire State Building and watch
They
him just
get webbed
fall
up.
to
But
his
when
death.
that happens, a bunch of webs show up
a
and
magical
stick
web
the
comes out
guy
of his
on the
asshole
building.
and shoots
Yeah.
to the wall. Yeah, where was
Did
that?
you guys ever play the Adventures of Batman and Robin on Sega CD?
The Adventures of Batman and Robin. That's the same of the Super Nintendo.
Right there. Look
Oh
at
no,
that.
it's not the same. It's not the same.
Oh, this looks great.
That looks fucking phenomenal right there.
Yeah.
I never played it though. I never played that one, but that looks
I never
great.
played that.
I actually
That looks
want to
rad
play
as
this
fuck,
one.
dude.
I want to play this one. This looks
Sega
amazing.
CD.
So, I'd love to play this one. That looks cool, and Gotham just looks super.
Oh,
awesome.
that's a GIF.
So.
Yeah. Very repetitive though.
It does have like a Road Rash feel to it.
Yeah.
There. So I don't know how far that goes on, but
that's the which game is that? That's for which one?
That's the Sega CD, The
Sega
Adventures
CD.
of Batman and Robin.
Okay.
Oh, that's the SNES one. Is the one I used to rent all the time. The
So,
graphics were
I never
great.
played this. I never played this one,
Bro,
so.
look at the graphics. It's kind of legit.
This boss
This looks
very hard.
This looks great.
Yes.
It's the cartoon, man. It's pretty much if you put if you put it on a CRT looking all blurred.
That's the animated series for sure.
It's just it's smooth, bro. Like it's such a peak design for Batman.
This is what I don't understand. I don't understand that narrative of like finally we got a good Batman game with.
I just
with
don't think
the
a lot of
Arkham
people
games.
remember.
game was awesome.
But Ark's also like, I mean, and me and Beardo
This
both
game
agree
is
on this.
expensive as fuck, by the way, on Super Nintendo.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, really?
If I'm not mistaken, I'm
At the
pretty
time
sure.
or now?
No, now. I think this game is expensive as fuck, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead, Mike.
I was just gonna say, I mean, like Arkham just perfected like the superhero genre because you feel like Batman in the Arkham games, and from the very first game, you're like, holy shit, and you go, how could this get any better? And Arkham City just goes, let's just add verticality to it, like let's let Batman go all over, dude. The first time you get to like glide across the city and like look down at like a chunk of Gotham, it's so fucking great. But yeah, there are other really good Batman games. It's just Arkham kind of perfected it and overshadowed everybody.
Look at that. That's cool as shit,
I
man.
remember this stage.
This game is really good, and this game is extremely hard.
Does this have the
Yeah,
Batmobile
it's hard.
scene like I was just showing in that GIF? Does it have the? Okay.
No, it's the SNES version.
Okay.
But and before the stages, you had to choose the equipment that you would carry on your belt. And if you chose the wrong equipment, you're fucked. You cannot finish the stage. It's awesome.
Oh, this looks cool.
There you
man.
go. Here you go.
Yeah.
The music in it's got standing. Check the there you go.
I bet it's goated. Hell yeah.
It's intense, man. It's great.
It's so good.
It's the cartoon soundtrack.
This is what it's all about right here, man. No bullshit. No like. It's so good. Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's funny. We're talking about hot takes, and my hot takes that got me in trouble are centered around like these games, and like games like this didn't have difficulty settings, and I'm pro remove all difficulty settings for most games, and people don't like that because you don't get the honest experience of this game. Let me say this: everybody's experience is the same when the difficulty is one thing. Right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when you are playing a different game, I've been making this argument for the last fucking decade. When you have a game that has like 7 difficulties, definitely when someone goes in on the hardest level versus someone that goes in on the easiest level, you are playing 2 different games. 2 completely different games. The gameplay experience is quite literally different. You don't play it the same. The reason why we have so many positive memories of these games that are largely the same because everybody's experience was. It doesn't mean that everybody was like the same as far as their talent level on it, but the experience of playing the game was it was one way, right? It was a definitive way to play it, and not whatever the fuck we got now, which accessibility settings like out of the wazoo and journalist mode and everybody because as game devs
and you also don't know what is the experience that you were supposed to have.
Exactly. What's the definitive experience?
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't know.
Yep.
Well, like and to that point, like it's talking about like the Batman games in Arkham City. Like,
oh, there we go. Okay.
In Arkham City, when you fight Mr. Freeze, at the hardest difficulty, you can't use the same tactic twice. You have to figure out every single possible way. But like, well, no, because you can reuse some of the same things in the easier difficulties. On the hardest difficulty,
not on standard. If you're doing standard, I just replayed it.
You can't reuse. You can reuse things, or either that, or you only have to do certain things. On the hardest difficulty, you have to use every single thing, every single possible way of damaging him. You have to use all the equipment that you can use to damage him. Like it's like you have to use all of it in order to do it. So you actually have to figure out how to beat Mr. Freeze that way, which is different than if you play it the original, because you don't have to utilize every single thing against him. Like you don't have to make all the stealth like drops and all that stuff. Yeah.
One thing I meant to bring this up a little bit earlier. I don't mean to shift it. Well, go ahead, Beer. Go ahead. We got.
Mike's right in that in the Mr. Freeze fight. That's what made the Mr. Freeze fight in Arkham City so iconic, is because you couldn't reuse the tactics for each takedown. But what he's wrong about is like having it only be on the like hard mode. That's how it is for every difficulty in that game. That's what made that fight so iconic, is because every difficulty, whether you're playing on easy, standard, or hard, you still have to use each and every single different takedown method for Mr. Freeze. It doesn't matter. But you're right in the fact that during the fight you have to use different methods, but it's any difficulty, it's that way. I promise you.
You have to use more. You have to use more.
I just think
on the hardest difficulty.
More games should go the Elden Ring approach. And it's funny, like we rag, like people are like, well, Elden Ring doesn't have difficulty, and we act like it's this like innovative thing when it's like the vast majority of the games that we were playing on the Sega Genesis NES, those games had 0 difficulty, no save points. And it was sometimes look, you would have a stack of games that you never beat. I said all too, Vector Man.
Yeah.
One of my favorite games of all time, never beat it. Never fucking beat it. We'll love to go back and replay it as an adult, but never beat it. And that was a normal thing. Games like that now, unfortunately, it's like, I don't know, taboo, like, or people think of it negatively if you can't beat it, or if it's very difficult. Still to this day, people are trying to get From Software to put difficulty in their games because they're the one last like standing
I hope they
company.
never do it, man.
Companies that's like, no, we're not. If you can't beat it, you can't beat it. Like,
and
I think more games should adopt that.
Yeah, accessibility is gay. Accessibility is gay.
When you
it just
beat
is.
it,
It's gay.
I agree.
When you actually beat the game, it's way more of an accomplishment, obviously. You know, and it's a badge of honor. Did you like, hey, man, I beat Mega Man whatever without losing a life or whatever. There's always this one caveat. So when you beat the game, it's first you beat the game, then it's how you beat the game the next
challenges,
time, right?
Yeah.
It's I can get through this
Castlevania without dying.
Right, exactly. Then
I did.
And you start challenging yourself and you teach yourself how to do these things, and it's repetition. And like we were watching that gameplay of the Batman and Robin game, and you could tell that guy's played that game a million times because he's fighting this giant
and he knows
plant.
Everything. He knows the system. Yes.
And that's the beauty of it. And it probably took him, I don't know, 50 tries of fighting that boss before he figured out that, oh man, I need to jump here and then duck here to manipulate the movement, and so I can get in here and do it. And then you have to do that 25 times in a row to beat that boss because it's so precise. But anyways, love these conversations. I got to go, boys. You guys have a great night. See you guys later on.
Bye. Real quick, we'll talk more about this tomorrow probably, but this right here is really big news. Breaking: Disney's Stories Matter and Reimagine Tomorrow websites have been taken down and are now redirecting to another website that is being updated. Disney is reducing the content warnings they've been putting on their classic films on Disney Plus. If you remember the Reimagine Tomorrow and a lot of those leaked Zoom calls, it's basically some big fucking social justice initiative.
It's all gay shit. It was
all gay and trans
remember
stuff.
when the whole not so secret gay agenda thing came out? That was from the Reimagine Tomorrow.
So there was a lot of like leaked Zoom calls with Disney executives talking about this stuff.
Bob was, it was like a hostage video. When he
Bob Chapek.
It was bad. Yeah, Chapek. It was fucking bad, man.
So this is a big change for them. Now, again, I will continue to say what I've said 1,000 times. They don't get credit for this at all. But it just shows that things are shifting in an incredible way right now. The culture is shifting in an incredible way. And I'm going to get further into this probably tomorrow on Daily. But this is big. This is a big shift right here.
Bring back Song of the South.
And if I'm pretty sure that this is, I think Jay says it in the comment section here. Is this not the division that canceled Splash Mountain? Absolutely. A day ago, the website was bragging about shutting down Splash Mountain. So if you're a fan of Disney parks, or if you ever have been, you understand like the significance of getting rid of Splash Mountain is fucking insane. Like, it is one of the most definitive attractions at Walt Disney World. It's historic. It's been there for decades and decades and decades. And they removed it because of social justice bullshit. It's fucking insane that they did this. that they removed it. I loved Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain was such an incredible attraction, and it had so much history to it, such a legacy with it, and they removed it over bullshit about people crying about racism. It's fucking insane. So I guess for Disney, for however long Splash Mountain was there, 20, 30 years, it was okay to have a racist ride. But then in 2020 or whenever they decided, oh, we got to get rid of this racist ride. So you're essentially claiming you had a racist ride at your theme park for 30 fucking years? What
Thanks,
are we talking
George
about?
Floyd.
It's unbelievable. So, yeah, man, fucking pisses me off, man. It really does. So I'm glad that the backlash is continuing across the board. We'll get further into this for sure.
Yeah, man. I was looking for Song of the South to buy online.
Oh,
the
you
other
can't
day.
find it.
Could only find DVDs and very few. And
I don't want anybody having that.
Yeah, I got a DVD and a VHS.
Yeah, there's Jonas right there in the. Here we go. Where's he at? Jeremy has excellent taste in tweets. What's up, Jonas?
What's up, Jonas?
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, we're gonna cover that for sure. We're gonna get more in depth with that. Let's read a few super chats.
Let's do it. Shadow Saiyan with a $20. I couldn't spread my democracy on Helldivers on anniversary day, no less. Damn,
bro,
that's wild.
Anniversary.
Thank you for the $20, Shadow Saiyan. Beard Odyssey with a $10. You fig should check out the IAPA convention at the Orlando Convention Center. Whole bunch of rides and arcades.
Hell yeah, I've never been there.
Cool.
All right, we'll check into it. Thank you for the $10. Jeremy the Cyborg with a 10. Dan, I had a situation like you described with my physical copy of Fallout 3. It required Microsoft Live to install, which no longer exists. So to install the game, I needed to get the Steam version.
That's crazy, man. So that was an old version of an old PC version. Then I have the version with that comes with the giant mini nuke. You know, I think I showed it here the other day. I'm looking at it, and it's Steam codes. It's not it comes with the CD package, but inside the CD package there's a piece of paper with a Steam code, which sucks.
Yep. Thank you, Jeremy the Cyborg, for the $10. The 1992 space movie with a $10. The only thing I want to see from the state of play is Wu Chang Fallen Feathers release date. At least I know that Beardo will try to read my super chats, unlike Jeremy.
What's up, 1992 space movie?
Thank you for the $10. Ministry of Wrong Think with the $10. Oh no, it's Alex. Oh no, it's Alex. Is that a YouTuber? It's Alex.
Yeah.
Said Sony giving 5 days screws a month sub players out of a limited time resubscription sale because it's only available if your sub is done, and the plus 5 days pushes you past the sale's end.
What the fuck is that picture?
So we're still fucking up, huh?
Comment Sony L there.
I mean, Sony, fuck Sony. I mean, I don't like Sony. I don't like Microsoft. Like, just get them the fuck out of the console game.
What the fuck is Dan doing?
Thanks, Dan.
That's awesome, actually. Look at that shit.
Andre CR with a 5,000. Okay, hold on.
Goodness gracious, bro.
That's freaking badass. That's badass.
Andre CR with a 5,000. Dan's comment is retarded because he can't afford a desktop.
I mean, he's a he's a billionaire in Brazil.
Brazilianaire.
Yeah, Brazilian.
What the fuck, man? I was going to compliment your suit, but I won't anymore.
Who, me?
No,
Andre
guy.
CR.
Andre,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
You know what? If Dan's showing up, I should show off that G.I. Joe that I got.
Ripcord?
Uh-oh.
Show it.
Yeah?
Go for it.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for it. Again, just MegaCon weekend was incredible. We got so much, like, people brought so much stuff. It was absolutely insane. Somebody brought G.I. Joe for Beardo. I got like 4. I feel like I got it was at least 3 like copies of Interstellar in 4K. People
Nice.
brought to me, gave it to me.
Respect
Somebody brought me this this endurance space patch right here. Let's see.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, right there. So that's freaking cool.
I know Jay got a bunch of comic books, like
yeah.
Transformers comics and stuff.
I had like this this husband and wife, this couple. They showed me like all these pictures from like 2014 when they went to go see Interstellar, and they showed me all like the experiences like that they went through at the theater. There was like I just hit like a chord with a lot of people bringing up Interstellar, man, and people loving that movie. So
it bothers me because it's one of the few things me and Jeremy agree on.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I'm kind of starting. I kind of want to just join Mahler and Drinker and just hate it, just because I don't want to be on the same page with Mike. Really, like that's the only reason. Like nobody's gonna convince me to hate Interstellar, but Mike might actually do it. Yeah, I consider like, well, if Mike likes it.
Oh man,
if Mike likes it, maybe I don't like it. All right, go ahead, Beardo.
So this was at the convention. Chris Karan got this for me. Look at this G.I. Joe.
Hell yeah,
motherfucker looks exactly like me.
He's even gay.
Yeah.
Super gay.
Yeah. So that's pretty
That's
cool.
That's freaking awesome, man.
Yeah,
I just wish it was see-through so I can actually see the action figure, because now I feel like I have to open it.
You're a Dreadnought.
Yeah, Dreadnought, Dreadnought Ripper.
Yep.
So
I said Ripcord. I meant Ripper. So but,
this thing is freaking awesome, dude.
Hell yeah. So there you go. Yeah. G.I. Joe is the way to go.
Yep.
That's awesome, man.
Now we know. And knowing is half the battle.
Yeah. Thanks, Jeremy. Harbinger with a $20. I'm from the UK. I ain't watching stuff on TV, and I think everyone knows why. Phone and PC for me. Do you want to hear a joke? Denmark threatening to buy California. LOL. Hail the 199.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up now.
Is that a thing? There's no way.
Could you imagine? Denmark isn't that stupid.
Well, there's just no way.
Denmark's not
California's like the California's like such one of the biggest economies in the world.
Interesting. Thank you, Harbinger, for the $20.
Yeah,
we got
the amount of property taxes that
Danes are signing petitions to buy California.
Maybe that's Trump's plan for California or for Canada to become the 51st state, and he's going to sell California. And it's like, well, we're just trading one, leftist shithole for another one. So go ahead, Drew.
Yeah. Drew, Operation Outstanding in Field with a $20. If I can recover enough to walk without a cane by MegaCon, who's willing to do a 5K with me in Florida?
Damn, look at there.
Look at that, huh?
Dude, it's cool as hell seeing him, man. Seeing him walking. It's absolutely insane.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's inspiring and it's awesome.
Yes.
And nothing you could say can convince me to walk a 5K.
I'm sure you'll have a few people that are going to willing to take
What's
you
that?
up on that.
What's walking a 5K?
A 5K, it's like what? It's a 3.5 miles, 3.5 mile run. It's usually for charity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep.
Thank you, Drew, for the $20. What a freaking stud, man. That's River awesome, Miles with a 10. Mark Cuban is confusing libertarian with
librarian. That's good. Librarian.
Beardo.
Mark Cuban is confusing librarian with libertarian.
Damn, what the fuck's wrong with
you?
you?
Dude looks like a lady.
What is wrong with you?
I was just reading ahead. I got excited.
Something's wrong with you, Beardo.
You thought too much about it.
Yeah, I was just thinking too much. My bad. Mark Cuban is confusing librarian with libertarian. Dude looks like a lady. Okay, thank you.
Dude look like a lady.
First try. Guava Ball with a $15. That dude saying white power in that video sounds like Jay throwing his voice.
Holy shit, bro.
Thank you for the 15.
Has Jade's.
Rich the Plug with a $20. The spectacular electric spider. Gay. Gay. Thank you, Rich the Plug, for the 20. Here we go. We have Xanaximus with a $50.
Look at that.
Dollars. Dan. You should know by now, people don't care about your opinion on games. They only care if you have their opinion. How dare you put your own opinions in a top 100 list? Anyway, any of you have an indie game you're looking forward to in 2025?
I'd have to look.
I'd
have to look and see what was on the.
Not off the top of my head.
There's this company, small company.
Sky Bolivian count?
There's this small company out of Japan that's working on dropping a console. Nintendo, console. I think's their name.
Console.
I think it's gonna make some noise.
For me, it's Cloudheim. I'm interested to see how they pull that game off. It's like it looks like Breath of the Wild, but it's like an online RPG.
Oh, interesting.
As crafting and shit. The combat looks cool, like it's flashy, but I didn't see any, at least from the announcement trailer, which was like a week ago. I didn't see any like dodge mechanic or anything like that. So I'm hoping it's not like a fucking what's that RPG? Black Desert, where it's just a bunch of flashy shit, but it doesn't really amount to any like legit like gameplay, action RPG gameplay. So we'll see, but it looks just cool.
Is WoW still the
Splitgate 2?
Is Splitgate 2 coming out this year?
This year? Yep. I'm really looking forward to Splitgate 2, man.
I don't know if Sky Oblivion counts, but I'm looking forward to that. Is WoW still the most played MMO right now?
I believe
it has to be.
so.
It has to be.
I don't think anything's
even close to that. There's been games that have had their blips, like I said, like fucking
I
Black
would think
Desert
Final
and shit,
Fantasy
but
14 would be the
those
one.
are one of the big ones.
would
DC Universe Online as
pass
well,
it.
but I don't think any of those, though they've been existing for a while, I don't think any of those are close to WoW.
That's crazy, man. And they have the classic servers where you can still
Someone keep
play
asking,
the
the
original.
game I was talking about is called Cloudheim. It's done by Noodlecat. The indie game.
Oh shit! Also, Slay the Spire 2 is coming out this year, and I don't know if anybody played that, but that's a deck builder, but it's like you start out like with nothing, and as you go through the different like levels and shit, you got to fight bosses and like combine different like abilities and shit. That was a really fun indie game too. But
one of
looks kind of legit, bro. Like I'm actually gonna have to check this out.
One of the things I've actually wanted to like, I've talked about this for years, but I would love to be able to have focus on our website of like highlighting independent games and putting them on people's radar, because I don't think that there's a good enough system to actually do that, highlighting indie games and giving people information about them like in one central place, because indie games are huge. It's a massive market. It's far bigger than like movies and anything like that. I mean, the indie game scene is insane. But we do need there's a 20 that just came in from Super Nate, if you can get that one.
Let's do it. Super Nate with a 20. Sorry for the downer. Just want to say something. My little sister was murdered on the first this month, and it's been hell. You guys have helped by making me laugh this past week, so thank you, and please cherish your loved ones.
Super Nate, I'm so sorry to hear that, man.
That's awful, bro.
So,
wow.
Sorry to hear that.
I wanted to highlight that because I saw it come in, and that's just absolutely awful. So I'm glad that we're able to give you a little bit of I guess a few laughs to keep your mind off things. That's kind of what we try to do. So nothing but prayers for you, brother. That is
absolutely
awful.
man.
T's and P's, man.
Yeah, man.
Sorry to hear that, Super Nate.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So I wanted to highlight that one real quick. To make sure we were going to acknowledge that one. We've got let's get a couple more, and then we got one more topic to get into.
Shake from Hunger Team with a $10. Jeremy, how's it going with the song that you and Dan are working on?
I am not affiliated with Dan Vask
in any way.
And we also stand against hate. Racism's bad. Bad things are bad. Yeah.
Asian lives matter.
That's crazy, man. Those two statements put together. It's like, he wasn't calling you those things directly, so it was kind of a coward move. It was like, we're not affiliated with Geeks and Gamers, and we hate racism and hate and that sort of stuff. It's like such a cowardly thing to say. It's like, hey, I'm not associated with Beardo at all, and I think murdering is wrong. Like, what you would think Beardo's a murderer. So it's crazy, man.
I'm
It's
not
such a
affiliated with
move.
Dan Vask, and I think marriage should be between a man and a woman.
It sucked at the time. I will say it sucked when it happened. It's so like easy to look back on it now. It means absolutely nothing anymore. But like at the time, it was horrible. That was the worst thing I'd ever been. Yeah, it was a disaster. And I learned my lesson from it. I learned my lesson though. That's for sure. I never want to collab with any fucking celebrities or anybody again. So you live and learn, man. That's all you can do in life.
It's rough, man. But part of being cancel proof is choosing very carefully who you do business with.
Yep, 100%.
Zanaximus with a $20. One of the most distinct differences in difficulty modes I remember is Tiny Toons. Buster Dust loose on SNES.
Oh,
Easy
awesome.
mode loses entire stages and even the second half of the final stage. Want a better ending? Play on normal or hard.
See, I never played that one.
That's cool. And a lot of games back in the day, even if they had difficulty settings, some would make fun of you.
Yeah, they make fun of you. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Spider-Man on the PS1. When you choose the easiest setting, a little voice come up and says, "Kid mode." Remember that?
Kid mode.
Kid mode. It made fun of you. That was awesome. That would never happen today.
Yeah, absolutely. But all right, so we got one more story that we want to talk about, and that is the Nintendo Switch 2, because it looks like the price might have leaked for the Nintendo Switch 2 thanks to a Canadian Costco. Thanks, Canada. So in Canada, $499.99. That is apparently what it is going to be. So again, so that puts the USD at what, like $3.99 or something like that, somewhere in that neighborhood. So, or no, $3.50. I'm sorry, $3.50. So that will put it around $3.50 USD, if I'm not mistaken. The chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that is what it would be. Now, again, this is just leaks, so we're not sure if this is actually legit or not. But I think $3.50 is a pretty good price range for the Nintendo Switch 2. There was rumors that some people thought it might be $3.99, but I think $3.50 sounds about right. So, what do you guys think? Think that's legit?
I mean,
$500 USD?
No, $500 Canadian. Fuck
Canadian.
Bag.
Which is, what's the conversion on that?
That was mean. I'm sorry. Did you listen to anything?
I don't think you listened to jack
no,
shit.
I didn't.
bro.
I didn't listen to
What
anything.
He straight up pulled a Benology. He just said all the same shit
shit.
you just said.
And I even
Fucking
apologized
nothing,
for
bro.
calling
That's
you
funny.
fuck bag, and you still proved me right. This is why you should never apologize.
Apologize for the apology.
I was scrolling through Twitter if there was anything else that we can talk about tonight. My bad.
Never
Is this about the
apologize.
Nintendo Switch 2? What console is
Wait,
that?
there's a Switch too?
Okay,
What's
retard.
a video game?
Retardo. It's
Yeah.
$3.50 USD if it's
Okay.
$4.99 Canadian.
Okay.
It's very
How much
reasonable.
was the Switch?
I
the
think that's
Switch 1 when
likely.
it came out.
It's actually cheap. It's actually very cheap.
How much was the Switch 1 when it came out?
The Switch one's never had a price drop.
Give me a straw.
Really?
So what is it? Yeah, so it's $3.50 the original price for the Nintendo
yeah,
Switch?
I got it.
I haven't bought a Switch in so long I don't remember.
I don't remember, but I have here something really cool. Let me share the screen real quick.
Somebody said there's a Switch 1.
$2.99. $2.99 was the Switch.
Okay, look at this.
Yeah.
This is the price of every system adjusted for inflation on 2023. So I would be very curious to. It's probably more nowadays in 2025. But look at this. So $350, right? The only system that's close somewhat to that is the GameCube. It's the cheapest one. So you guys got the concept, right? This is the price.
Oh, yeah.
It shows the original. The original of the original price of the Atari was $200, but nowadays it would cost more than $1,000. So this is really interesting.
Is that the N64 that's $802?
N64?
No. That's
$390.
next to it. That's the Saturn that's next to it. What's the 802? Is that the Saturn?
Right.
Where?
It's
Yeah.
right next to the. It's
In
right,
the
on
middle.
Right next to the N64.
In the
right
middle
next
to the left.
Right next
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
GameCube.
It's the
Yeah.
Saturn. The most expensive one is the Neo Geo,
That's crazy.
$1520, and
Bro,
the cheapest one was the GameCube.
Man, I remember fucking Neo Geos, man. There was like, we were all, I don't remember. It's hard to remember now because it's so long ago, but I remember there was like, people would discuss like, there was rumors of a kid that had a Neo Geo, and he was like this mythical legend that no one ever found. You know?
Imagine paying $1,500 today for a video game.
That is
For a video
freaking
game system.
crazy.
You would just
That
get a
is
PC at that point.
Yeah. That is crazy.
But it was premium. It was very directed to a premium audience. The Neo Geo. And that's crazy. The cheapest console of all time is the GameCube.
Yeah, I was thinking that for the Switch 2, like $400 price tag.
Yeah. I mean, if it's what's the OLED right now? The OLED
350.
Okay. Then what are they going to do with the OLED when the Switch 2 comes out?
Drop it down to 300.
That's going to be weird if the OLED, the original OLED is 300 and the Switch 2 is 350. That's going to be wild.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can justify it being 300 if
you
the
think
Switch
the
2's
Switch 1 price is going to drop?
I think they have to.
They have to.
I think they have to. The fact that it hasn't dropped at all is kind of crazy, but
especially if the Switch 2 runs Switch 1 games.
So what? The Switch Lite is 200. The regular Switch is 300 still, right? And then you have the OLED, which is 350.
I think so. Because Nintendo's not had a price drop on the Switch to date. I'm pretty sure.
Wild.
And again, the sales reflect that. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so that's pretty interesting, man. And of course you look at these sales right here and like adjusted for inflation. Yeah. And it's not that crazy to think about this system that could be, $350 if the reports are accurate. And then right here, so boom, we got that. That's I guess one of the leaks right here. $4.99 Canadian or $3.99. If this price is real for Switch 2, are you planning on getting it day one? So this is a Costco Canada. Might have leaked the Switch 2 price. So that's from the Family Boards. I don't know.
I think 400's fair. 400's fair. Even if it's 300, I think that's a deal. I was expecting 400. I think when you start to get into the 500, that's like, okay, it's not obviously performing as well as the PlayStation 5 at $500 price tag. So I think 400 is fair.
It's going to be cheaper than the Wii.
I mean, ultimately, Nintendo Switch is going to go down as either the second or third best console selling console ever. I guess if you want to call the 3DS, but I mean, right now it's number 2 all time. I don't think it's going to move 10 million more units to surpass the PlayStation 2. I don't see that happening, but maybe.
This looks weird because it's misspelled. Unless Canadians just fucking spell placeholder that way. Nintendo Switch Pulse holder.
Canadians are retarded, so.
Yeah, Canadians are pretty fucking retarded, bro. Like,
yeah.
Have you seen their country, bro? They live in like the smallest portion of it, bro. They're kind of dumb.
Yeah, so I mean, they are kind of dumb. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's being picked up on a lot of these Nintendo sites and everything like that. And so,
just like the Switch leaks, I'm not going to believe anything I fucking see unless it comes from Nintendo.
And guess what? All the fucking Switch leaks were correct.
Most of them.
Most of them were correct.
Including having the worst name ever for any console.
It's not the worst name. It's a great name. It's a perfect name. It's the best name. The best name.
The best name.
Two Nintendo 2 Switch probably would have been the best.
It would have been 2 Nintendo 2 Switch.
I want a Switch 2 that it's only like it's not mobile and it's only for the TV like a regular console and
pretending you guys
and
even have the first Switch in Brazil.
It's more powerful than the regular Switch 2 and that's going to be called Super Switch 2.
The Super Switch 2 is your at-home console, and the Switch 2 is your mobile.
Mobile.
Time to go mobile.
I said mobile this time.
Mobile.
Mobile is also
time
correct.
to go mobile.
Time to go mobile.
Is that from Batman or something?
Yeah, that's Bane. Yeah.
It's one of the worst lines in
it's
ever.
so bad.
They expect one of us in the wreckage, brother.
That guy was the new Mad Max, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
The fire rises.
Dr. Pavel, I'm CIA.
Let's see. Dark Knight Rises right here. I can play the clip.
It would be extremely painful for you. For you.
God, dude. It hurts.
I love Bane, dude. I love the Dark Knight Rises.
Ah, so you think darkness is your ally?
All right here. Here we go.
How much longer does the program need?
8 minutes.
Time to go mobile.
Time to go
How
mobile.
much longer does the program need?
How much longer does the program need? I fucking love The Dark Knight Rises. I love that movie. I acknowledge it has problems, but I love it.
It's just that third act is such a fucking stinker, bro. Like, that
Well,
third
the
act is
biggest
just
problem
awful.
with that movie is that Bane is essentially just a simp.
Just a simp, yeah, 100%.
It's ridiculous. It's
Watching him beat Batman's ass, like, was great, dude. It
great.
was so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Batman throws a fucking thing and it like explodes, and he's just like, oh, he's like,
It's the police commissioner,
deception.
sir.
I was like,
And you bring him here?
yeah. It's wild shit, bro.
And then he shoots him, and Gordon falls down the sewer. He's like, "What'd you do that for?" Well, follow him.
Follow him.
Follow him.
It's crazy shit, bro.
I love it. It's great.
Yeah.
JT Owsley with a $10. My grandpa chewed tobacco, and he emptied his spittoon once a year. You could smell the brown chunky juice from his driveway. I just want to swap chew spit with my mom. Is that too much to ask?
Rip was like, I'm muting this shit. I'm trying to eat, bro. Like, he's
love
muted
this
this
account.
whole time. He ain't even listening to us. He's like, yo.
Time to go mobile.
Time to go mobile. Mike's Hangout with a $10. WDW Pro covered the Disney story that you were talking about earlier today on his live stream. This change to their website actually happened in real time while he was live.
Nice.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Kalechi Oki with a $10. For those unaware, I recommend checking out the Batman Begins game, often declared the godfather of Arkham. A lot of the elements from Arkham were carried from there. Plenty of videos about it on YouTube.
I actually
GameCube?
remember.
Yep.
I remember
GameCube?
GameCube, PS2. I remember the stealth mechanics.
Dude, Real Monsters was legit. Holy
Noted.
cow.
Yep. Well, wasn't Arkham Asylum like they started development for it for a Dark Knight game and they just changed it to Arkham Asylum?
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if
Think
I
so?
heard that one.
Edna May Holden with a $10 says nothing. Thank you,
Says
Edna.
nothing.
There's nothing. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure with a $10. Just a friendly reminder, Mike Parika has praised The Last Jedi as a good movie. Thinks Donald Trump should have been arrested for January 6th and thinks Eric July put secret NAZI codes in Alpha Core.
I don't even know who that is.
Well, Rippa, what do you have to say for yourself?
God, I don't even fucking know what the fuck the guy's talking about. So
I want to be honest. My favorite conspiracy theory about Rippa is the one guy that was like, "Oh, he's turning 33 this year."
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
that means?
And
That's the Masonic numbers.
Oh,
he planned this all. I was like, dude,
that shit was wild. Yeah,
that guy was
crazy.
Spurgeon, dude. I was like, I want to follow this guy. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, that
Like,
guy
he's
was
connecting
on.
all kinds of shit, bro. Like, look at the way he turned his hat. You know what that means, right? Humiliation
Freeman.
ritual for the Masons.
Yeah, he called me a Mason. I was like, what the fuck?
That shit's crazy.
Hey,
bro.
by the way, the Genesis version looks pretty fucking good too.
Yeah.
They both look good.
They're different games.
But it's two completely different
Yeah,
games.
they are.
different
Yeah, I know.
games. They used to do that.
Bird Up with a $20. Project 2025 states that Trump will sell California off to Denmark and chop the entire state away from the continental United States so it can drift over there. And then Trump will buy Japan and drag it over here to make
Bro.
to take California's spot.
I'm 100%
I'm down,
on board
dude.
for this.
Let's do it.
Let's make this happen right here. I need this.
I mean, I don't really want the Japanese over here.
Oh, just the hot chicks.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
the
the
hot
hot chicks
ones.
is fine. We'll just take
Give us your women.
Yeah.
You're not using them
Just
anyway.
give us the women.
Give us the women. Oh, jeez.
Come on, man. Samurais.
That's crazy, bro.
Thank you, Bird Up, for the $20. The Japanese woman once Trump buys Japan. Time to go mobile.
Time to go mobile.
Have you ever seen that Japanese or whatever? What's that? Like some music video of Trump? It's so weird. Hang on, I'll see if I can find it.
Oh dear.
Just keep reading.
Sure. Warbreer with a $10. Beardo, You and Krista did a great job with the meetup video. Beardo Fit, Dan, you inspire with the retro gaming. Mike,
go.
You need to do more videos. Ripa, I look forward to each new release. Jeremy's hella gay.
Shout out.
Thank you, Ward Breer.
Speaking of new releases, don't you guys got a book you just launched?
Yes, this morning we did.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah!
New Ripazine.
New Ripazine.
Yep. Yeah. This morning. So go grab that. $5 with a membership or $8 flat out.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
This is from 2016. All right, you ready for this shit? You ready?
No,
I think.
Man.
Dan, it's feet.
Hey!
Wild.
Trump elected world president.
Fucking Japanese, man.
Yeah, they're tripping, bro.
Tripping balls.
They never recovered from 45.
Bro, we dropped some bombs, man. They lost their shit. They're just... Yo, what is that?
What?
Whoa!
Who made this?
Bro.
Damn.
Bro, this shit's
Turn into
wild,
a Gundam.
Bro. He built the wall. No way, bro.
Destroyed the Earth.
He just destroyed the fucking Earth.
Who made this?
I guess this Mike Diva. I don't know. It's got
That's crazy.
It's got 13 million views. So it's from 2016. Shit's crazy, man. So
is it
there you go.
Japanese or Chinese, that video? I have a bad case of diarrhea.
I think that's Japanese.
Japanese.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
I
I'm
have my cake stream.
I'm intrigued.
I have a bad case of
They're trying
diarrhea.
to teach you
I have a
like
bad
terms
case.
to use when you're in America.
Teaching
One of them is,
English,
yeah, how to find the bathroom. The other one is like what you say if somebody mugs you. They please spare my life. And like, they have like dance moves with it.
And they do it with dances and songs, and they keep repeating it. It seems like it's like it's the juice of the Japanese. It's like very, very Japanese. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, bro.
Macaque with a 20. Jeremy, let's make a bet. I think Zelda Breath of the Wild is a Switch 2 launch title. You said Twilight Princess. If I win, you gift 50 members to ABL. If you win, wait, hold on. You said Twilight Princess. If I win, you gift 50 members to ABL. If you win, I give 50 to you. If we are both wrong, we both give 50 to ABL. Who's ABL?
I think he means Alec Baldwin's finger. I think that's what he means.
Maybe. Okay. All right.
Alec Baldwin's leg.
So pull that back up.
I just unhighlighted it.
Fuck you, Beardo.
What the fuck are you
What is
doing?
wrong with you?
We were
What the fuck?
No, I'm not going to accept that. Shut the fuck up, both of you.
Why would you do that?
Bro?
Now I got to look for it again, you retard.
It was $20 from Macaque.
But you're still retarded.
Poor Alec Baldwin's finger, bro.
Dude.
Like,
I
I'm just
know,
trying to look
dude.
out for the guy.
I mean, what the hell are we doing, Beardo?
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
I was just trying to keep it moving.
I think what he said, I wanted to pull it up so I could get the understanding of the bet. And then Beardo had to fucking just remove it like an idiot because he is an
Who gives
idiot.
a fuck?
Hold on, I'll be right back. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I'll be right back.
You
fucking
idiot.
Bro, Johnny swearing is like the greatest thing that's ever happened in Mario Kart.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the stream and pull it back up because Beardo's an idiot.
It's gone. Yeah.
Like it's literally gone.
Yeah, it's gone. He completely toasted it, bro. Yeah.
Beardo is stupid. But what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? But I think Macaque essentially said if he meant ABL means Anthony Bryan Logan. Is that what he was talking about? I don't even know Anthony Bryan Logan outside. I've been on one stream with him, but that's why it didn't jump out to me is Anthony Brian Logan. But yeah, if that's who it is, I thought you meant ABF though. So
The fuck is Anthony Brian Logan?
Macaque, if you want to clarify everything, since I can't pull your super chat back up because Beardo's the stupidest person at G&G, which is he meant ABF. Okay. See, there we go. Okay. He meant ABF. So my assumption was correct. Okay. Whatever. I'll take the deal. Whatever the deal is, I'll take it. Okay. I'll take it. So I said Twilight Princess is going to be on the Switch 2 as a remaster. He thinks it's going to be Breath of the Wild 2. So I'll take that bet. So the bet is on. ABF.
Both Twilight Princess and that other one for the GameCube, the water one. What's it called?
Wind Waker?
Wind Waker. The only way to play those remasters still the Wii U.
Wii U.
Correct?
Yep.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I'm shocked that you know what though? It's going to be interesting because I have to imagine that they're going to put Wind Waker on the Switch too, because they didn't bring it to the Switch.
That would be great.
One.
Yeah,
so
they might be saving it.
They might be. Because that's one of the only games that they didn't take from the Wii U over to the Switch. That's one of the only ones.
Beardo,
what's up?
I'm sharing. Check it out.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of
肩に手を乗せ I have クロスして A bad case お腹をさすって of diarrhea ジェスチャーゲームの要領です。感情を込めてやってみましょう。
What the fuck is going on, man?
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
Hey, people need to learn English, man.
Me too.
What the hell was that? I've never seen that before.
You've never seen that?
Yeah, I played that during my cake stream because I was gonna die, and I was like, "Yo, I got a bad case of diarrhea." And like nobody knows. I was like, "Yo, you guys don't know about this video? There's like a bunch of them out there, and they're really good. Like they just get progressively more unhinged, like with all the shit they're saying."
Please spare my life.
Yeah, please spare my life.
My life.
That is crazy.
What the fuck?
KMK with the $10. Jeremy isn't gay, but he's the only guy I know of that can reach in a bag of cats and still pull out a beak. All right.
Bag of pusses and pull out a dick.
All right. Thank you for the $10. Sure. Zack Attack with the $10. Can't wait to play Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition next month and Metroid Prime 4 near the end of the year. I might get to play them both on the Switch too.
Why am I singing that song?
I've got
to I have a bad case of diarrhea. It's very catchy.
You're fucking cooked, bro. Not stuck in your
I
head.
have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. Yeah, we go on. Here we go.
It's wild, bro.
Hang on. Let's all sing it. Hang on. Let's get the feed the ducks, okay?
Shit.
All right, so let's go right here. Hang on. Here we go.
Here we go.
Hang on. Let's get something a little faster. Let's see here. We got. Is that better? Or we can get this. Here we go. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I've got a bad case of diarrhea.
I have a bad case. A bad case. A bad case of diarrhea.
That was a bad decision. Rippa didn't even get a participation award for that one.
Yeah.
So.
At some point, he goes like, "Is this good for my business anymore? Like, is this just hurting my business at this point?" Listen to these fucking guys talk
Been
about
trying to look professional and stuff.
Put on glasses.
Rippa's just upset
like,
we're spoiling a certain segment in the Rippazine 3.
Fuck no.
Bad case of diarrhea.
Diarrhea man.
Diarrhea man.
Like some crazy Japanese guy that ate like a radioactive hot dog. Yeah.
Shit. All right, let's continue on.
Greg in the morning with a $10. Ripa just got my Achromatic Chronicles today and was reading it with the kids. Thanks for the quality packing job. Kept the books crisp even after being buried in the snow.
That's what I like to hear, man. Glad you're enjoying it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
I got my books a few days ago. Thank you, Craig in the morning for a 10. Cliff Flicks with a $10.
Who did our MegaCon coverage?
Oh yeah, shout out to Cliff. Yeah.
Cliff is awesome, man.
Cliff Flicks with a $10. Dan, who are your favorite singers? Jeff Tate, Robert Halford, Bruce Dickinson, Midnight. Who do you dig the most? How can we get you to MegaCon?
Hell yeah, man. Out of those you mentioned, gotta be Bruce Dickinson. Also, Rob Halford is a close second. But my favorite metal singer of all time is Eric Adams from Manowar.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And we got to get you to MegaCon next year, Dan.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if they do live music gigs or something.
I mean, we might could set something up if you were interested.
Yeah. We can talk about it for sure.
Okay, let's do it.
That's the best way to say no.
Hey, but I will say I'm pretty sure we could set something up at the other place that we do our meetup at.
Hell yeah.
Meetup. Yeah.
I always get invites from meetups to sing and do live gigs and stuff, but I'm just not interested for the money's sake because it's too troublesome. But if it's gonna be MegaCon, then it's something that I find fun on top of being paid, of course. But it's let's talk about it.
Hell yeah.
I'll give you like $2 and it'll be the most like money you've ever seen.
I'm gonna buy a car.
Yeah. You can buy windows for your house, Dan. It'll be rad.
Hell yeah.
Mike Pardica with a $20. Garfield.
Oh, here we go. Is this the one? This is who he was talking about.
Okay, so Garfield won. The Last Jedi is the best Star Wars movie too.
Oof.
Trump should have been barred from future office after January 6th for dereliction of duty. 3. Joe Bennett, not Eric. Hey, Eric, is Black Mick Davies in Horseman, son of White Mick and Isom? What?
I don't know what the fuck this guy's going on
What's
about, man.
happening?
Bro, are you on the same meds Kanye's on, bro? That's wild. Man's gonna start a whole new merch page with one shirt on it, bro. Like, that's crazy. Like,
what does that have to do with Garfield?
No. He was responding to Garfield's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay.
Who sent the super chat.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate the clarity.
Stop sniffing bleach.
The clarity.
Bro. That's crazy, bro. Like,
yeah.
They're doing crack.
Man, they're doing crack.
We appreciate it.
I thought Rip was going to say that was his most controversial statement ever.
They're doing crack.
A lot of people got really upset about that and went out and did crack because of it.
Like, then went out and literally did crack. And that's never good.
It's never good, bro. Like, yeah.
Crack is never good.
Imagine trying to spite somebody. I'm going to do even more crack now. I will show you.
Oh, yeah? You see.
How about I tank my whole career by doing drugs? That'll show you, motherfucker.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but the whole look, man. If Last Jedi is your favorite Star Wars movie, that's totally fine. If you don't like Donald Trump, that's totally fine.
No.
What do you want me to do? I mean, I can't help the motherfucker. It's beyond help.
You can try.
I can help.
I mean, what am I gonna do? I'm just accepting his reality he lives in.
Would you help if you could?
No. No, not at all.
It depends on how much work I'd have to put into it. Like, if I could just make fun of the guy, maybe.
The Beavis and Butthead games were great, by the way. I fucking love these games.
Yeah.
Did you ever play the RPG one where you like?
Yeah, it's kind of an adventure, point and click adventure game.
Yeah, there's like a whole mini game where you had to like spit a loogie on top of people's heads.
You have to throw a rat on a restaurant's pot of food. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty wild
Pretty
stuff,
cool.
man.
All right, so those were all the.
Hey, Money Wilson, is that real? Yeah, just keep going, Beardo.
All right, so now back to the top. All the larger super chats are out of the way. Let's get back to the top. Rabid won with a $5. South Park got the Lemmy Winks idea from watching Beardo's channel. He goes deep with those hamsters. What?
Oh no, bro. It's
I
about
don't
a,
even,
it's
I don't
about
even
a
know what
hamster
that
that
means.
gets stuck in a gay guy's butt, bro.
What?
Well, I've never
a
seen
live
it.
one.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
I always said that Sydney Sweeney's butt is criminally underrated.
She's going places
because
in the
of the
industry.
boobs. The boobs got so much attention that her poor butt, that is like, gets sad.
She's got a great personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Big old
over on
balls.
Locals. So if you want to see more, you can go to Locals.
There you go. Big old balls with a $2. Take this, deep state. Thank you. Long Rod von Hugendong with a $5. I want to support the LGBTLMNOP community again. So have this $5, Jeremy. Also, let's see if you can say my name right this time. Long Rod von Hugendong.
I think I said it wrong on Cobra Cast. I think.
You fucking moron.
That's the first time I've ever messed up anybody's name in a super chat, by the way.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
Yeah, the first time. Definitely didn't get what's his name?
Can you just
Munchie
fucking...
Ninja.
Yeah, I
Munchie
never messed
Ninja.
that one up. Never messed that one up.
Golden Nuggets with a 2. Even when Beardo plays with himself, he loses.
Oh, Booger Man.
Matthew Hammond with a $2. Per the quartering, his swatter got 4 years in jail. Good. Shadow Say with a $5.
Oh, really?
Jeremy,
Well, that's good.
Jeremy
That's good to hear.
is a figlet.
That's good to hear.
Jeremy's a figlet. Thank you. Edwin with a $20. Happy Donkey Kong month, Mike. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
only
Get My
celebrated for
Banana
half of it.
with a $2. Beardo's Ma gets bullied at bingo. Jeremy's
Bullied?
gay. That's not how you spell bullied.
He wrote Buell.
But I
He
think
wrote
that's what he
Buell.
meant.
Yeah, well,
Listen,
that's not
can we
what he
talk-
spelled.
Can we talk about something really quickly?
Yeah.
Krista made these cookies at MegaCon.
Okay.
They were the greatest cookies ever made.
Don't tell me that. I'm so pissed.
Beardo, did you have any of them?
For the Super Bowl party?
Yeah.
They were good. They were good, but here's the thing.
They were so good.
Krista's made better.
Yeah, I agree with that actually.
She's made better.
But those were so
But it
good.
wasn't her fault. The cookies, like up for the Super Bowl, wasn't her fault.
Bro, don't
Like,
tell me that she has
she's
been
made
talking
some
about,
great cookies.
She's been talking about making cookies together since the last MegaCon, and I was
Yeah.
pissed that I couldn't make it because I wanted to make cookies.
Yeah.
So,
She's her cookies are really freaking good. It's insane.
Yeah, I'm bummed.
It was like, keep them away from me. I was at that point. I'm like, keep them away because I'm going to eat all of them and I'm going to be fatter than I already am. So,
Okay. Stephen Caruson with a $5. Fans lined up to see Jeremy like he was Lily Phillips. The meetup was epic. Scan in 199. Thank you for the $5.
we already read that one. It was funny.
I just wanted to read it
And you
again.
made it seem like it's not funny because we all read it the first time. You're fucking
I didn't do
retarded.
jack shit. I just read
You
it.
already- you messed
Sketch
up-
with
you
a
messed up
2.
You messed up McCock's super chat.
You
too.
couldn't
I
even
didn't
keep
mess up jack
McCock's
shit.
super chat up, and you read that one
You
twice.
messed up McCock.
All right, so we have 120 super chats and 40 minutes to go. So shut the fuck up politely.
Why are you
Sketch
being
with
mean?
a 22 months
Yeah,
says
whoa.
blah. Thank you, Sketch, for the
That was
22
really
months.
aggressive.
Edwin with a 20 says $1.500.0.
Is that Black Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real? That's crazy. That's wild, bro.
He's the first true black president.
Yeah.
Multiverse.
Typical hijinks with the 24 months. It was great meeting you all at the meetup. And I can confirm that Jeremy is much gayer in person. Love you guys and hail the 199.
Hail.
Hail. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure with a $5. Has Dan ever considered setting up a trap to capture the porch monkey that keeps sneaking into his house?
Oh, you think it's just one? It's not the porch monkey. It's like sometimes there's 20.
Dan, stop. Don't keep saying that word. Don't keep saying that.
Why?
Just don't keep saying that because.
What word?
Just don't.
Monkey?
Don't.
What word?
Jason JJJ with a $2. Craig
I'm a
must bring up
foreigner.
monkey brains. Thank you for the $2. Diz the Jizz with a 199. Would Mike sign my Beyonce vinyl like Jeremy?
Sure.
Thank you. Honey Badger with a 5. Jeremy, can you start bringing in a co-host for Cobra Cast so the show is entertaining?
That's fucking wild, dude. That's
I don't get it.
Oh, I had this game, Bulls versus Blazers.
Forlorn
Hell yeah, I did
Muse.
I still don't get it.
He just kept saying it over and over again, bro. He just
What?
Like, over.
Put it on the private chat.
There's nothing to say.
Forlorn Muse with the $5.
nothing
Love
to
meeting
say.
y'all at Mega. Can't wait for next year. Thank you
Next
for the
year's gonna be even better.
$5.
It's gonna be even better next year.
I'm not supposed to say porch monkey?
Oh, jeez.
I'm honestly lost.
Stop saying that. Don't keep saying that, Dan. Just stop.
What? Inform me. What's happening?
It's a derogatory term, man.
I want to learn.
Let's just keep it moving. There's nothing to learn.
Is it racist?
I just put it in the
mean-
private chat for you.
We all are a little, so.
Oh. I
This
don't
is
have to
reminding
know
me-
all the. I don't have.
This
I
is
don't have
reminding me
to.
of Clerks 2. This is reminding me of Clerks 2. I don't know if you guys remember that.
I'm sick and tired to walk on eggs with Americans, man. I'm not forced to know that shit. I'm not. Whatever.
Dan, you weren't even allowed to have Twitter in your country for a while. Let's dial it back a little bit, all right?
Yeah. Hey, Rumble's back in Brazil.
Hell yeah. Leon DeSteven with a $2 says hashtag Dolphins Nation, hashtag shout out to East Texas and Beardo Fat.
Here we go, right here. Here we go. Here we go.
I don't mind people snickering at the stupid uniform I've got to wear, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let some self-righteous lucky turd come in here and treat me and Dante like we're a couple of fucking porch monkeys.
Randall! I'm sorry.
He didn't really just say what I think he said.
What? Porch monkeys?
Randall!
What the fuck is wrong with
Just Dan right there. Just
what?
Okay.
you?
But
I
it's-
want my money back right now.
Of course. You know what? Here, take this on us.
No. I'm not eating something that was cooked by some cracker-ass hate monger.
I will. Baby, you can't taste
I
racism.
you can't taste the racism, bro. That's the best line I've ever heard in my life, bro.
Dude, Clerks 2 is one of my favorite comedies of all time. I fucking love Clerks 2, man. I love Clerks 2. That whole scene is fantastic. I can't play it all here, obviously, but yeah, man.
That's amazing. That's a very interesting phenomenon, though. That the only country in the world that has free speech, because in your constitution, you're the only constitution that has something like the First Amendment. The only country in the world that has free speech is the one country that has all those forbidden words.
I know.
It's
It is
great.
It's
retarded.
not because they're forbidden. It's because like they're societally not acceptable. It's
Yeah,
because we have
yeah.
so much free speech that we figured out words that you just shouldn't say at people. Like that's how it really. That's how
It's
yeah,
noises.
you
It's
gotta
sounds
find-
that you make with your face.
You got to find the words to need to protect free speech. Like you got to have words that you can't say. So yeah.
I disagree.
Oh, we all do. Trust me. We all do.
Old Renaissance Boomer with the $2 says Beardo. Haywood says hi. Got in at 2 a.m. this morning. Hey, hail to Old Renaissance Boomer. Thank you for the $2. Eric K with a 5. Usually no one cares about Jeremy. Since no Gary, Jeremy got to feel like a rock star for once. Always here to make you feel better, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric K, for a $5. War Wizard with the 2 months. After hearing about Mike's weekend activities, I am switching sides to the Goonergate debate. I now agree with Melanie Mack. It's degenerate and shameful. You're one of the few. Thank you for the 2 months.
Listen, man. Like you know, you typed with the same hand that you did it with. That's on you, man.
How do you know?
What?
We all have. I mean,
All right, Pat Fowler became a channel member. Thank you, Pat Fowler, for the commitment. Darren Murphy with a $5. It was great meeting Drinker, Ripa, Jeremy, Beardo, and Ryan. Was bummed Gary didn't make it. Didn't notice Mike wasn't there.
You sending money to point it out. Thank you.
Thank you for the $5. Basket City became a new channel member. Thank you for the commitment. War Wizard with a 1 to 9. Dan's friends who visited the U.S. arrived via raft.
That's the Cubans.
Brock with a 20 months. Remember to stay hydrated and drink water.
Brock. What up, Brock?
Indeed.
Shout out. Boba Fett with the 199 says Montoya, por favor.
Where's that from? There's a friend of mine who keeps repeating that.
I don't know.
Chaos Engine. I don't remember this game, but it looks great.
Yeah.
Why did I never play that one? It looks really good.
Bart Shart Depart with a $2 says Beardo gay. Thank you. Jeremy Cash Coward with a $2. Give me your super chats. Give me your super chits, you virgins. Thank you. Alex McCarthy with a $2. Rip a hater still hating me, and I love it. Let's fucking go.
Yeah,
Hail to Alex McCarthy.
Alex is awesome.
Yeah,
good dude.
Good people, man.
Durag Bob Iger with a $2. Don't turn your back to the durag. Thank you.
That's what we truly will. We'll know if we fully healed if we get Durag Vince back.
Yeah.
That will be when we've truly healed. As
Was he at the Super Bowl?
He was at the
Yes.
Super Bowl.
He was.
He's looking like
Yeah,
he's
he was
got
looking
the
good at
mustache.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, got rid of the mustache.
Yeah,
On
got
the
rid of
next
that
step.
mustache. He was kind of slimmer than
Slimmed up.
yeah, man. So Vinnie Mac.
Bro, if we get Durag Vince back before we get a wrestling
If he
stream,
returns,
cook.
it has to be no chance playing with him walking down with
100%.
One.
Oh, yeah,
It will be
it
the
has to
biggest pop in history. He will get Stone Cold Attitude Era pops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would.
It'd be crazy.
Bird up with a $2. Dan, there was music at MegaCon.
Bon
Bon
Jovi.
Jovi played.
Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi. Beardo 1.1 with a $2 says don't ask.
What?
With a picture of Mo Zamboni.
Mo Zamboni fucked up super chats so bad yesterday that they called him Beardo 1.1, and then he got downgraded from Beardo 1.1 to Beardo 1.01.
Okay, that's amazing. I'll be right back.
Thank you, Beardo 1.1. Edwin with a $17 says retard says what?
What?
Thank you, Edwin, for the $17. Alex McCarthy with the 2. MegaCon 26 will be better than 25. I'll be there. You're damn right.
Shout out.
AO. Louis C with the 13 months. Please, God, Emperor Trump, Bloodborne remaster, remake, regulators. Shout out.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 13 months. I don't think it'll ever happen. Tyrannus Cygnus with a $5. So how does this work? Stutterer, the voice, epic hair, epic beard, and Jeremy.
Which one am I?
Your epic voice, or you're the voice.
Might be Ripper.
I don't think Ripper was here yet when the super chat got sent in. Thank you for the $5, Tyrannus. Little Orphan Funkhauser with a $2. Savvy's not white, Savvy's clear. Bill Murray. Okay. Thank you. Basket City with a $2 says, hail the 199. Thank you, Basket City. Big old balls with a $2. PC doesn't have the PlayStation Network issues. We can patch it. Thank you for the $2. Vault 95 with a 199. Beardo is the imposter. Harass the hell out of him. Hey, what? Thank you for the 199. Edwin with a $45. Mike losing weight is like me getting a girlfriend. It's never happening. Beardo, you need to play horror games on your gaming channel. I play Resident Evil every now and then.
Yeah, I actually
thank
lost
you.
quite a bit of weight, actually, but thanks. Yeah.
Thank you, Edwin, for
Really,
the 45.
man? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Carpenter with a 5. Just give me news of a Parasite Eve remake. Parasite Eve, huh? Stephen DeLeon with a $5. Great. Another Tuesday night sausage fest. That's strike 2, Jeremy.
Strike. I think it's strike 3.
Probably is.
Yeah.
Solid Monkey with a $2. Can you guys ask Dan to speak in English?
I'm trying.
He's been around us too long. He should talk better than he does.
Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pulling a Jackie Chan at this point. It's deliberate. Like,
Yeah.
I had to preserve the brand.
Just lose the accent already, man. You're not fooling anybody.
Yeah.
I don't even listen. I can't even tell that I have an accent.
Mo Zamboni with a $5. MegaCon was nuts. Universal with everyone was amazing. The meetup rocked. Everything was great. One thing I didn't expect is that a Rude Eye puppet. What the fuck?
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
That was out
dude.
there.
The first thing I saw from that was just it drinking a drink and then falling over, like passed out on the table.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
Must play reviews with a $2. Dan, the theme has to be a parody of YMCA called Tuesday Night's Main Event.
Yes.
Thank you for the $2. The Paladin with a 4 months. I watched most on PC at work with podcasts, and then at night on my TV or PlayStation 5, usually classical music or EFAP. The dulcet tone of Mahler helped me sleep.
I've heard other people saying that they sleep listening to Mahler.
That's pretty gay.
Richard Waring with a $2. 3 PCs all hooked up to a full-size TV for games. TV.
Holy shit, that's epic, actually.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Richard Waring, for the $2.
The fact that we're on people's TVs right now is crazy.
Yeah.
Alex McCarthy. Hi, Mom. Alex McCarthy with the $2. I watch YouTube on TV and phone at the same time. Oh, yeah. Jake Stanley with a $5. I watch a lot of movies on YouTube instead of other services. If you have premium, a lot of great movies are free.
Yeah, there's a lot of good movies on YouTube for free, but also those movies that you can buy, like you can buy movies on YouTube like you can on Amazon Prime. It's crazy because when the movie is on both Amazon and YouTube, and you type on Google, where can I buy so-and-so movie? It only gives you the YouTube result. It doesn't show the Amazon one. So
am I wrong? So I remember back in the day I bought like a bunch of movies on like Google Play. Remember you had Google Play movies?
And it became YouTube
part of the YouTube.
Movies. Yeah.
But they are only showing as like 480p.
Really?
When I'm watching them on my PC. It doesn't give me the option to get them in any higher resolution.
You have 2 options when you buy them. You can buy them on SD, standard definition, or HD. Maybe
I always buy on HD.
That's crazy. That doesn't happen to me.
Yeah. So I still want to play this game, by the way. But
Days Before Christmas.
Yeah, that looks awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't watch many on YouTube anymore, but there was a couple I was watching, and I was like, I could only get the resolution to 480. And I was like, what the hell's going on here?
Since I noticed the difference between Blu-ray and streaming, even on the same resolution, 1080p, I'm more about Blu-rays and physical media than I was in the past. I always try to buy the Blu-rays of the movies that I want to watch.
Noble Spitfire for 50.
A 50.
50.
There we go.
Hey, Jeremy, it's good to have you back. This Cobra Cast is a little crowded. Oh, wait, this is Tuesday night's main event. Never mind. You're a fig and a diaper snatcher and donkey wrangler and...
Damn.
Thank you for the $50.
Thank you for the 50 Noble Spitfire.
Hail.
Every now and then the insults go like, all right, really? Like, that's a little much. So
look at this. I always laugh at the title of this game. You have 2 major spoilers just on the title.
The death and return of Superman.
Yeah.
All right.
Gordon Cadell with a 3 months. I'm just saying, why has nobody played Final Fantasy VII Remake, Rebirth, or OG? If you would like to lose yourself in fantasy, give it a go. Please hail the 199.
Mike played it, right?
I started playing Final Fantasy VII, the original, on stream. I do like the game. It's just a hard game to stream. You have the nostalgia has to carry because there's no spoken voice lines, and for streaming that can be really difficult because you
have to
can't
read everything.
You have to read everything, and then you have to keep it entertaining that way. I was doing voices and shit, but by the end of it, I was cooked. And also Final Fantasy VI is better, so that's why I don't play the remakes.
You didn't play the remake. What I hear about the remake is that people who were never much into Final Fantasy liked it, and old school fans of Final Fantasy, especially fans of the original Final Fantasy VII, didn't like it.
Some people explain to me that the games are basically broken up into standalone games that all tie together in a bigger narrative, and I can kind of see where that's coming from.
Yeah,
it still bothers
but it's a
me.
cash grab.
But yeah, it still bothers me that it's one game broken up into 3 pieces.
Yeah. Total cash grab.
Eric K with a $5. What can the chat or mods do for Jeremy to say no Geeks and Gamers channels for a month? Asking for a friend. What?
That'll never happen.
Thank you for the $5. Bruce Flash, what's up, Bruce? With a $5. I mostly watch at home on TV, but use the phone muted to interact or super chat. The only time I listen on a phone is at work.
That's what I do. The same thing.
Shout out to Bruce, man.
Shout out
He's
to
one of the first
Bruce.
people I
This
saw
game
posting
is awesome.
pictures. Yeah. Dude, this game is so legit.
Yeah.
Mark of Reality with a $5. Tell Quarter Black Garrett that I got an upgrade at no cost from 1-bed unit to a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a living room, kitchen, and a freaking jacuzzi. A jacuzzi? A jacuzzi? No lie?
Sweet.
Maybe sweet? Okay, a
Goodness
jacuzzi
gracious.
suite. It's
Good Lord,
the
man.
fuck? It's not spelled sweet. He spelled
What are we
Ayut.
I know that,
fucking
but it's
doing,
obviously he meant sweet. That's obviously what he meant.
Well, that's not what he fucking spelled.
I know that, but then you were like, well, what's he trying to say? It's clear he's trying to say sweet.
Mark of Reality, spell check, brother. Thank you for the $5. Drew P. Balls with
Oh
the
my
$5. Seeing Anna Paulina Luna has me feeling pretty drained. Mind if I hang out? By the way, don't listen to the guy above me. He's a dick. Okay. Thank you for the $5. Kendon B with the 13 months. What do you think happens after the meetup, Dan? Of course they all have sore throats. What?
Wow.
Thank you for the 13 months. Monica Sherman with the $2. I can't unhear Epic Mike as Badger.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What happened?
He was on Daily last week, and he was still a little sick, and he sounded just like Badger from Breaking Bad.
It was
just
bad.
like him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he sounded just like him. It was great.
Fantastic Mr. Knox with a $5. Good day and hail, listening to the stream to get by while dealing with my 2 dogs suffering from food poisoning and my car with an eye infection. Holy shit. Your car has an eye infection?
His cat.
Yeah.
Oh, his car has an eye infection.
Holy fucking shit.
Probably a cat.
Dude. 2 dogs, food poisoning, and a car with an eye infection. I'm sorry to hear that, fantastic Mr. Knox.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for the $5.
Pets are family.
Black Kane with a 2. Mike has DEI diabetes.
Thanks.
Yes. Fantastic Mr. Knox with a 2 says cat, not car. Fat thumbs. That's okay. I knew what you meant. Thank you for the $2. Joseph A with a 19 months. Great time at the meetup. Enjoyed belting out Beardo on the live stream. Meme photos dropping Wednesday. Y'all are short except for Craig. Craig wasn't even there. Thank you for the 19 months, Joseph. Jake Stanley with a 5. I forgot to say that Mike J.E. money
Jerking off.
Jerking
Oh,
off.
jerking
like,
off.
Lord,
holy
Beardo.
shit.
money sign.
Dude, he had J.E. money sign.
Asterisk ING. I forgot to say that Mike J.E. money sign asterisk ING off when he's by himself is the most married man shit ever. So much so that Louis C.K. did a whole bit. Cheers. Thank you, Jake Stanley with a 5. Basket City with a $2. I agree with Ripa. Cuban is bullshit.
Yeah, he is. He's a dickhead.
BS Warren with a $5. Eric, show me the Yaira statue where Mark Cuban just made you mad. Show me on the Yaira statue where Mark Cuban just made you mad.
That's crazy.
Thank you for the 5. Big old balls with a 2. Regulators, shout out. Shout out. Marksman of 11.7B with a 199. Tell me you heard about the fake Substack. Laugh my ass off.
I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know
know.
anything about that one. I haven't heard anything about that one.
Oh.
John Ambler with a 5. Now they can celebrate hairy balls. It just rolls off of their tongues. Thank you for the $5. John Ambler. Grand Potato with a 199. Elizabeth! Why did you say that name?
Elizabeth from the bridge.
Elizabeth from the bridge, man. I'll never forget. Jake Stanley with a 2. We have fun here. Thank you for the $2.
That we do. That we do.
Cole Hauser with a $2. Jeremy has black friends. Hail, Jeremy. Praise Ora.
I do
Hail
have
to
black
Cole
friends.
Hauser.
That was their idea too, and I'm the one getting in trouble for it.
Yeah,
you got in trouble.
Right here. Yeah, see, look at that.
Vagabundo.
Okay, and then there's Alex right there. But
Alex.
right
There's
here,
the one where it's you surrounded by.
Yeah, it was all. It was
Mike
all
just said there's a picture
there.
where you're surrounded by him. Jeez.
Right there.
Yeah. I
So
can
it's
say
their
that.
fault. It was their idea.
Yeah, what do you
Happy
mean
Black
they? You
History
keep saying
Month.
it. It's their fault. It's
The black-
their, them,
the black
they.
people. The black people.
The black people.
Okay, as Kurt Angle said.
I like how Jeremy's the one throwing up gang signs though. Like,
Yeah.
It
peeps,
was
though.
awesome though. Yeah,
Yeah.
all good peeps, man. All good peeps. So
Bird up with a 2. Cancel Craig. Sonic CD is goated. Oh yeah, it is. Paranoid Android with a $2. Craig, your stepson Dan has unsubbed you. Unsubbed. Thank you for the $2. You souped. Thank you for the $2.
Usurped.
Beardo Licks Windows with a $5. Sonic Frontiers from 2022 was an amazing game. Open world worked so well for Sonic. Plus, the rock music went insanely hard. I've never played that, man. I want to. Nice. Sonic Frontiers.
People say those modern 3D Sonic games are bad.
I enjoyed Sonic Adventures 1 and 2. Thank you, Beardo Licks Windows, for the $5. Jake Stanley with another 2. Bearda, fuck me in the ass.
What the fuck? Bearda?
Bearda.
He's trying to take your company, Rippa.
Beardaverse.
Beardaverse. The Beardaverse.
Man, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Rippa, is Dirty Deeds going to be its own book?
Well, I mean, if you're meaning like its own book, as in like after this, that's going to be entirely determined by the sales and the reception. That's what determines whether or not a book is like the feature in the Rippazine is going to turn into its own series or a graphic novel. We also do a lot of polls and stuff there, so yeah, be on the lookout.
Shit looks rad though. That animated trailer was pretty rad.
Oh yeah, shout out Jordan, she made that.
That's awesome.
Jake Stanley with a 2. Dan, when are you going to play Missile Command?
I already did on Super Vast 3D when I was streaming Atari 2600.
Hell yeah. The horror host with the $2. Beardo said Miles Morales is Spider-Man. Never said that, but thank you for the $2.
He did
have
say
proof.
that.
Have proof.
Yeah,
no,
proof.
I didn't. This is
proof.
defamation. Yellow Flash with a 2. Yellow Flash 2 with a $5.
Yellow Flash with a 2.
That's
pretty good.
Yellow Flash with a 2 with a 5. Beardo preferred playing as Miles Morales than Spider-Man 2. This is not true, but thank you for the $5.
Yeah, he loved it.
Thank you, Yellow Flash. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure with a $2. Beardo says Miles Morales is better than Peter Parker. The Mystery with a $5. So what Beardo is saying is Spider-Man is like a poop cookie. Pretty much. NTR Uncle with a 5. I tried to meet you all at MegaCon, but I had to dip. Some dumbass rented my faked Airbnb listing. I spent the money on lean and sopa de macacao.
Sopa de macaco means
that's great.
Means monkey soup.
Monkey soup.
That's crazy.
Hope that's not another slur.
Weasel with a 20 months. What would Elizabeth think of how many hours Beardo put into Spider-Man 2? Is Elizabeth mid like the game?
Whoa.
Don't fucking disrespect Elizabeth.
Don't disrespect Elizabeth.
Bunky the Orange Gonson with a $2. My first Batman game was on the Leapfrog.
Hey, I have a quick question for the panel.
Yes.
For those that watched it. What did you guys think of Kendrick Lamar's halftime performance?
Don't fucking, I'm going off camera.
I know, because Mike's got all in a fight over this one. So, Mike, what'd you think of it, buddy?
Listen, I'm not even saying the performance was that good. It was fine. But saying it's the worst performance in Super Bowl history
What's worse?
The fucking Black Eyed Peas, like they have like one of the worst performances ever out there. Like, no. It sparked a whole conversation about what, like, instead of just saying, listen, I don't fucking like it, or oh, the EQ is bad and all that shit, like saying like rap isn't fucking music, or saying it has no cultural relevance, trying to say that Kendrick Lamar is a nobody and all of that stuff. Like, if you didn't like it, whatever. It wasn't a great performance, and there are way better Super Bowl performances out there. Fucking Prince and Michael Jackson being two of the best of all time. Like, so I'm not even saying that it was a great performance, but saying it was the worst is wild. And saying that Kendrick Lamar's some fucking mumble rapper nobody that nobody knows about is also a very wild statement. Not to mention he fucking called Drake a pedophile on national television in front of hundreds of millions of people, and they just cheered it on and sang with him about it. It's crazy shit. That's all.
What did you think, Rippa?
Didn't watch it.
Didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it.
Can I make a? I literally, if Kendrick Lamar would have passed me on the street before his Super Bowl performance, I would have not known who he was.
I still don't know who he is.
I didn't know who he was. Like, I've heard the name, but I didn't know what he looked like. But I will say this. You want a performance? Here's a performance right here, okay?
They not like us. They not like us. They're pedophiles. They rape kids. They're evil. They want to hurt you. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. That's what I've been saying. They not like us. We know you're evil, globalists. Tell the public. They not like us. 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 Watch not like us. King Charles not like us. Barack Obama. They are not like us. There's double.
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
Listen, if Alex Jones is singing it, you know he did something.
Pedophiles. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Try and strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. And the crowd is singing it with him.
Alex Jones is making the case for why it was a good performance. Alex Jones is making a case.
Bro, the entire stadium.
Like a Pokemon character that hunts down pedophiles.
Is that legit? Like, is that what he was doing?
No, he wasn't dressing like that on Ash, but he did straight up, like, at first he was rapping and he turned to the camera, straight up says, "Hey Drake," to the camera.
No, I know that. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
Absolutely, that's what's going on. The embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time. And then he went, this is a year before they raided P. Diddy and all the rest of it. And you can read it, and it looks like I wrote it. But I wouldn't come up with something so genius. Not like us. Not like us. Double meaning. They don't like us, and they're not like us. 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 Yeah, the globalists aren't like us. How many times do I say they're not like us?
I love that Alex Jones is trying to make.
Not like us.
I mean, listen. I don't know much about Kendrick Lamar. I was educated by someone in reference to all of this about the beef, the Kendrick, Lamar, Drake beef and all that. As a person that used to listen to rap back in the day, I'm very turned off by all rap at this point. But I've listened to a little bit of Kendrick Lamar since the Super Bowl performance. He's pretty good. He's a pretty good lyricist. He's pretty good. He's pretty damn good.
He's been calling this shit out in the industry for years, well before Drake.
Yeah, he's pretty good lyricist.
Why you don't like rap anymore? What's different?
It's all garbage. Like it's all mumble rap. It's all overly produced, and they're all fake as fuck. Like they're
a lot of new rappers are garbage. And I said this to Jeremy the other day. I think 50 Cent was probably the Get Rich or Die Trying was probably the last great rap album we'll ever get. There's some really good ones out there, but I just don't know that anybody's done anything like that. Everybody kind of rested on their laurels, but yeah, Kendrick's a great lyricist, and so I'm saying that he doesn't have any talent
he is very good. He's very good.
Fucking wild.
And the Not Like Us song is actually really good. It's really good.
I just think if you're gonna listen to somebody and their lyrics are not talking about all the shit that everybody assumes rap is about, like big booty bitches and getting money and killing people and stuff. Like if you actually listen to people that are not writing that kind of stuff and actually writing good music, like they should be praised for that kind of stuff. His performance didn't have any half-naked women in it. He wasn't being disrespectful. He wasn't trying to flip off the camera and act crazy. Like, I just don't know what you guys like want anymore.
I will say, like, usually like the halftime performance is like something that's like songs that transcend whatever genre of music it is. No, I don't think a lot of people knew who he was. I don't think a lot of people knew outside of his Not Like Us song.
Yeah,
like what else? Like it wasn't a lot for people to kind of connect to or whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't know how many musicians you could bring that are actually next level at this point that are current. I have no idea. There's not many. I mean, you're gonna bring white Beyonce out there.
Fucking next year it'll be Taylor Swift. Just watch. They'll go completely opposite. They'll just be like, all right, you guys didn't like Kendrick, then we'll pull out Taylor Swift. Then you guys have to deal with that.
50, I agree with. X-Wing just dropped the 50. agree.
Whoa!
Ryan singing Discourse over Greater Than Kendrick Lamar. I agree with that one. I do agree with that one. But what up, X-Wing? Yeah, it was fine, I guess. Like, I can't remember the last time I thought a Super Bowl performance was good. Like, what's the last one that was considered good?
Fuck, I don't even remember. Like
I'm actually like, I don't like Justin Timberlake as a person. I think he's
like the last halftime show that was good.
Yeah, but Timberlake
last year, Usher was great.
Usher's actually, I do remember Usher's being good. Timberlake's performance, I was disappointed in his performance. I thought he could do much better. I thought he was weak. And I've seen, like, he's a really good live performer and everything. I thought his performance was really, I won't say it was bad. It's just very underwhelming, though. It's very underwhelming. So yeah, the Dre one was good. Dre was good. But nothing beats Michael Jackson. Is that Michelle? We've said this last time.
I think
That
Prince
looks
is
like
the
Big
best
Mike.
one still.
That looks like Big Mike.
It does look like. I still think Prince's is the best. That's just my opinion. I think Prince has had the best halftime performance ever of all time. It was basically a Prince concert with a football game around it.
I mean, I
Michael's
liked when
was great.
Janet Jackson's titties was flopping. That was
a good
cool,
point too.
so.
Did you see the video they did of talking about Michael though, where he like told him, he's like, all right, the cue is I'll take my glasses off, and he stood there for 2 minutes, and you can hear the guy in his ear going, all right, Michael, go ahead, come on.
Great.
He's like, Michael, please take your glasses off. He just stands there.
Mike's always the GOAT, man. Mike's always the GOAT. So
he was so good,
always the GOAT.
Yeah.
What are we doing, Beardo? What are we doing?
I'm fucking waiting for you guys to stop fucking bitching. Kendrick was fucking mid, bro. He was mid as fuck.
That's because you don't like black people, but I have
you
black
also,
friends.
yeah, you like Spider-Man too.
That's true.
Yellow Flash 2 with a $5. Batman 1 and Return of the Joker on NES are great. Batman Returns on Sega CD and the SNES, Batman and Robin. When we have a drought, then we had a drought until Arkham.
That's right. We didn't have anyone regarding anything regarding Batman on PS1 and 64, have we? I don't think so. It went straight from the Super Nintendo to.
Oh, you had
Arkham.
the Batman Begins game.
Yeah,
Batman
but
Begins.
it wasn't mainstream.
No, yeah,
it wasn't.
It was one of those movie tie-in superhero games where they were dying out.
Yeah, but I can totally see the influences that game is exerted on Arkham games. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Marksman with a 199. Crip Daddy beat Elden Ring. Ripa is right.
Oh yeah. It's doable.
Jaja Binks with a $5. Whoopee. Misa thinking that sending a friendly message be free. Kawazi.
You gotta do his voice.
I'm not doing that. Kawazi, Misa thought sending love would be enough, but credits will do fine.
Kawazi?
Oh, Kawazi. What did I say? Kawazi? Kawazi.
There's Batman Begins. I never played this one.
You started on the training, the training part.
With the League of Shadows.
With the League of Shadows.
Yeah.
I never played this one.
I never played it either.
I didn't either. Looks legit though.
It does look pretty good.
Mike Partika with a $5. Eric, is Black Detective Mick Davies in Horseman, page 56 and 57, the son of ISOM #1's white police chief Mick Davies, like Marvel's Nick Fury Jr. and Sr.?
There's only one Mick Davies. He's a white guy. Sorry for your confusion.
Oh, Mick Davies. There you go. Thank you
Dude,
for the $5.
I want to play this game. I want to play this shit.
Look, they got the actors' likeness and stuff.
Yeah, it's Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
This looks great.
Yeah,
I'm going to buy this tomorrow.
It looks like a good game. This is PS2, Xbox, and GameCube.
Yep.
Okay.
Hurry up, Beardo.
Motorlicious with a 2. Dan Faps to his Songs of the South DVD.
Hey, how do you know?
Chris Reed with a $5. The Batman Arkham games were classics. Arkham City was my favorite. Disney Star Wars is a joke. Seeing Kansas City getting stomped this last Sunday was awesome. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was, dude. It was so satisfying to see KC get destroyed.
Charlie Thompson with a $5. New Among Us style mode in Party Animals would be fun for game night.
Are you saying if they added? Or are you claiming that they have added one?
It sounded like
If they added one, that would be legit. Dude.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Jake Stanley with a 2. Bring back bragging rights.
Yeah.
Kiwi Kit Poppin with a $5. Who else didn't watch the Super Bowl because they didn't give a shit? By the way, Beardo superly duperly fit. Oh, thank you.
Oh wow.
I was legit sleep during a bitch.
Cole Hauser with a 21 months. Yes, that's Ripper, not Ripcord. Well, now that you have a Joe Beardo, your praise Ara shirt has meaning. I wish I got to meet Ripper. Praise Ara.
Yeah, man, I was moving around, bro. That was a crazy fucking weekend, man. Like I was all over the place, man. And fortunately, I didn't get to make the meetup, but for good reason. I have an announcement for you guys to say there were some interesting people that were also at MegaCon. And yeah, it was an opportunity I could not miss. But next time, I'll rain check you guys. Maybe in Dallas, we got Fan Expo sometime this summer, and we'll do something special for you. But yeah, we need to get back to Orlando. We'll do a full meetup, all that good shit.
I want to play this game.
Yeah, man.
Really old movies with a 4 months. Looking forward to Vegas. Also, Beardo is gay. I'm looking forward to Mouse P.I., a cartoon hand like Cuphead with a detective story. Thank you.
Sorry,
really old movies.
I just love that they dropped that shit like right in the middle of everything they're saying. Like Beardo's gay, and you're like, okay.
I want to hear.
Use the wires above to cross.
Well, we're at 3 hours.
That's not Liam Neeson's
Did
voice.
the card
is it?
tell you what to expect? Quiet. I don't trust Wayne. He's not one of us. There is a violence.
I want to play this game. Beardo,
Yeah,
will you buy this game for me?
I think they got the likenesses, but they're not doing the voices.
It's good though. It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, looks good.
I want to know what his Batman voice sounds like.
Yeah.
Well, Batman Begins.
Skip ahead. Skip ahead.
Fuck.
Time
If Batman Begins actually had a
Do I
good
look
voice.
like a cop? Jesus Davila, thank you for the gifted membership.
This is great. I want to play.
Look at this.
game.
It's very Arkham.
Yeah. Let's see here.
You can see the groundwork. You can see the groundwork for Arkham for sure.
I'm out of here. The market, the life, Gotham.
This is great.
Yeah, it's
hurry up,
pretty much a
Beardo.
stealth game.
Fucker. Mike Noss with a 6 months. I didn't hate the PS4 Spider-Man game, but at no point in the Kingpin boss fight does Spidey make a fat joke. Web of Shadows is way better anyways. Thank you for the 6 months. Vault 95 with a 1-9. Fallout 3 won't play on Steam. Don't know why. Gay. Yeah, that's Bethesda for you. Ministry of Wrong Think with a 1-9. I don't agree with Beardo, and bestiality is bad. Thank you for the 199. The Gilkman returns. Became a channel member. Thank you for committing. The Gilkman returns.
What's up, man?
Forest Through the Trees with a 5. Did any of you playing Sonic Frontiers? The boss battle music went hard. Played well with the quick time events. Worth a listen. All right. Thank you for the $5. Aaron Money. What's up, Aaron Money, for a 6 months? Had a great time at the meetup. Looking forward to the next one. Beardo, I'll send you another one of those figures so you can keep one sealed.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
hey, let's go. Shout out to Aaron
awesome.
Money.
The
Thanks, man.
Tumblr. The Tumbler. Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
buying this game.
But you can drive the Tumblr in Arkham Knight.
Yeah, but fuck you.
All right. Ricardo with a $2 says, well, that happened. Thank you for the $2. Grant Potato with a 199. Time to go mobile in Mobile, Alabama. Thank you.
Mobile, Alabama.
Well, I said it the way I said it. Thank you for the 199. Cole Hauser with a 2. Remember, I'm Canadian.
Oh.
Macaque with a $2 shout out to my cousin, Big Balls. Dean H with a 34 months. Hail, Geeks and Gamers 199 and the chat. Thanks for a great 34 months. Keep it going.
This looks like Burnout.
This looks great, dude.
Yeah. It looks pretty legit.
East Coast Toasty Boy with a $5. Batman Beyond Arkham is a game that needs to be made already. Would be a real sequel, unlike the Baby Vomit Sweet Baby made. Yeah, well, they were going to. That was like slated, was the Batman Beyond game, and they changed it to Suicide Squad. Macaque with a 2.
Panera Bread, y'all full of shit with this ranch, man. What the fuck is this? What am I supposed to do with this? I got this. They give me this big ass salad right here, right? And they gave me this little shitty ranch. The fuck I'm supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this? Fuck.
It's the most animated I've ever seen Rippa in my life, bro. He's like, yo,
I've never seen
fuck's
Rippa
my
that
ranch?
mad.
Panera
man.
Bread, what how the y'all fuck? this shitty with the wrench, bro?
Yeah, it's tough times, man.
Time to buy them, bro.
Time
Like,
to
yo.
buy them. Buy them
Fucking
out.
Panera Bread.
Wife we gotta use our own fucking ranch because y'all full of shit. and then they fucked the salad up because they're supposed to put bacon right in the salad, right? Ain't no goddamn bacon in this salad. My wife had to make bacon herself and cut the shit. I might as well made a goddamn salad myself.
That's true.
You fucked the order up and you shitty with the ranch. 1 out of 5 stars.
1 out of 5. I
Fucking
respect
get it
that.
together!
You know how much it pisses
Just
me off
make
when I
your
go
own
up and
salad.
when you go when
Motherfuckers.
you're at a restaurant and you ask for ketchup and they hand you like 1 pack and you're like, the fuck am I supposed to do with 1 pack of ketchup? Like seriously.
Yeah, I'm good, babe. Thanks. Fucking shit.
Hurry up,
Peacock
Beardo.
with a 2 says Mike, stop Asian hate.
Yeah.
Beardo's too slow.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, if you weren't interrupting me after fucking 2 super chats I read and then you start talking about shit.
Well, this Batman game looks cool.
Okay,
Yeah, why
well
are
then
you so
stop bitching
aggressive,
at me.
man?
You're interrupting
Legendary
yourself
Scrub.
now.
I can feel it, man. I'm getting sick, man, from the con crud. I'm feeling it right now, dude. Legendary Scrub with a $5. The future of entertainment is YouTubers like Jeremy. The future is fucked. Thank you for the $5. Beardo's 3 a.m. bleach parties with a $5.
Take the back.
Sorry.
Beardo's 3 a.m. bleach parties with a $5. Hey, Meek, do you want to get some Subway and watch Empire with me later?
Yeah. This is mega country.
Ivana Jizinu, good one, with a $2 in every hole. Thank you. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure with a $5. In all seriousness, to all the guys on the panel, keep doing your thing. Even you, Beardo.
Dang,
Thank you for the
even
$5.
you, Beardo.
Look at that.
I want to play his game.
Yeah, you said that. John Ambler with a 4 months. He meant ABF. Yes. Thank you, John Ambler. The Guilt Man returns with a $5. Can we get Ryan to take over Beardo's job? Ryan is better than Beardo at Super Chats.
Yes, he is.
Nah, I
I want to
disagree.
play this game.
Can't
I
believe
wanna
they
play
fucked
this
this salad
game.
up, man. How you fuck up a salad?
Poor Beardo. He's got chaos around him,
What
dude.
the fuck is going on, man? I got fucking Thomas Gilkman telling me I suck. Retardo with the $2. I strike again. Thank you. Jake Stanley with the $2. I'm too high for this. Spark another one up, brother. Your Barmy with the $2 says sing Rippa. Margaret Regal with a 5. Dan, now that you're a transsexual who allows bugs and monkeys to roam in your house, mean you can skip bro science?
Yes.
That's what that means. Thank you, Margarito, for the $5. Psych Monger with the 20 months. Jeremy's got a bad case of gonorrhea.
Hurry up, Beardo.
Thank you for the 20 months. Warbreer with a $5. Jeremy, Anna Paulina shows up at your place naked and ready to go. She's got a bad case of diarrhea. You still hitting it?
What the fuck?
I mean, yes. The answer's yes.
Of course the answer's yes.
Yes, the answer's yes. I mean, come on. Grant Potato with a $5. Enough people say they know they can't believe Jamaica, we have a bobsled team. All right, thank you for the $5.
Yeah.
Jake Stanley with a 2. This is why we're here, folks. 199. Thank you. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure with a $2. I got Mike Partika to send money. I want to cut. Thank you for the 2. Dragon Dan with an 18-month. Speaking of diarrhea, does anyone remember an old news story where Ubisoft admits to using the fan-run Assassin's Creed wiki to put content into the games? I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
Grant Potato with a 199. Eric Adams, the mayor of New York City.
Yes, that's him.
That's him. Joan Lovelace with a 5. I just stepped in, pun intended, and you're singing about diarrhea.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
KMK with a 5.
I have
Rippa.
a bad case.
KMK with a $5. Rippa. I'm still waiting on that Bob cameo in Rippaverse. Shout out to Arkansas and West Texas.
Shout out Arkansas and shout out West Texas. Bob is my old goat. And yeah, he hasn't made an appearance yet.
Johnny Red with a $5. $10. Fuck. Thank you guys for making MegaCon a fun experience. Hail, y'all. Beardo's beard was a sight to behold. You're damn fucking right. Thank you, Johnny Red. Nico Gianni with a $2. Is Grand Theft Auto 6 going to be woke? Also, hail the 199. Probably yes.
I agree.
Jeremy?
I think
I have a bad case.
I mean, I think they're going to be dialing back a lot. I've never been a GTA player myself, but I think they're going to be dialing back a lot of the controversial aspects.
Now, probably, yeah. Now that that the culture is shifting.
Thank you. Shit, now I got the hiccups. I'm struggling, guys. Yasuke. Yasuke with a $5. Dan, I'm concerned about the destruction of the Amazon rainforest. Are they protecting the jungle bunnies?
Is anybody else skipping out?
I don't know, man.
It's me. I had the hiccups. Fuck. Grand Potato with a 199. Dan and his window monkeys.
Can I say window monkeys, or is this Asians or something?
Oh, Dan, be quiet. You guys don't have free speech in your country. Stop acting like this. Oh, what can't I say? I'm like, I don't know. You can't criticize your government. So, like, maybe you should just chill a little bit, all right?
That's true. That's true.
Pauline Campos.
But I can call them monkeys.
Pauline Campos with a 199. Dan, I'm crying laughing in Spanglerish right now.
Nice.
Garfield's Bizarre Adventure with a $2. I have unintentionally taught Dan a new phrase.
Like that.
That's
true. I have the hiccups.
Garfield's Bizarre Adventure.
I have the hiccups, you fucking pussy.
Bro, I'm not the one making the weird ass noises.
Fucking
Garfield's Bizarre Adventure for 5.
I got the fucking hiccups, you fucking dude.
Yeah, those are strange hiccups.
I get the hiccups. I don't sound like I'm getting like railed by a dude.
I'm also trying to fucking read super chats at the same time. I got these motherfuckers.
You sound like you're done taking a huge dump.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
ICX Rux with a 1 month says 199. Thank you. Golden Nuggets with the $2. Beardo adjusts his seat that's welded to the floor.
Oh, my stomach's hurting.
I'm gonna fucking quit.
I'm gonna fucking quit.
Grand Potato with a 199. Hail the 49 known.
I can't not hear it though. Like
Myrna with a $10. Thanks for being my soundtrack at the gym tonight. Hail. Thank you for the $10. Leon to Steven with a $2. Who the fuck is this Steven to Leon guy? Some bitch. Jim Crilly with a $2. Dan, give us your best American accent.
Thanks for the.
We got this one. Thank you, Noble Spitfire, for the $50.
God.
Pauline Campos with another 199. Dan, if you have a monkey on the porch, you don't have a.
Oh my
Thank
gosh, my stomach's hurting just from laughing.
Pre-March Vulcan. Primarch Vulcan with a $5.
Primarch.
Primarch Vulcan with a $5.
What's that?
Tim Pool announced he's now on Rumble. Jeremy's grift most affected.
I mean, apparently what I said last night got to him, so
yeah, he
there you go. You're welcome.
Yep.
Mo Zamboni with the $2. Y'all need to look a little closer at McCock's profile picture. Yeah, we know.
McCock's profile picture.
One of you guys want to fucking finish the super chats? Holy shit. Golden Nuggets with a 5. I don't know what's happening, but Beardo doesn't sound so dumb tonight.
Well, that was too early. That must have been earlier.
Thank you. Battle Kitten with the $2 says nothing. Thank you. Storm Shadow, the Storm Shadow 3 with a $2. Beardo is Timu Ron Burgundy. Thank you.
It's so good, dude.
Boner and Sweatpants with the 6 months. Beardo, just dye your hair blonde already.
Gay ass fucking.
Holy shit.
Dude, tell me about it.
That's wild shit.
Was a
bro.
rip
Just
his face.
full on like fucking.
You don't, yeah. Maybe we don't always have to highlight the avatar.
That shit's crazy, bro. It's just
fuck, man.
This is full on fucking.
Why is that your profile picture?
That's crazy shit, bro.
That shouldn't be allowed. It's probably
That's
isn't.
diabolical work right there, man. That's yikes.
Oh man, Force Geek with a 5. Maybe some Resident Evil news tomorrow. Beardo, get ready. Which remake do you want the most? I want. Motherfuckers, I have the hiccups. I need to get some more water or something. Fuck.
He couldn't say fuck. He couldn't say fuck.
I'll be right back. Fuck me.
Go ahead, Mike, if you want to pick up.
I can barely fucking breathe right now, bro. That shit's so good. Oh, fuck. Rabid 1 for 5. We already did this one. What are we fucking doing? Big old balls for $1 says nothing. Thank you for the $1. Big old ball for $2. Take this, Deep State. We already done all of these. Why is he not on the star in some of these?
He probably has. It probably just hasn't updated on yours. So
Well, let me fucking scroll down a little bit here. I mean, we'll get
just
there.
start from the very bottom and go and just work your way up and unstar them.
Hey, that's how I usually do it anyway, so that's a good way to do it. Grand Potato for $1.99. Beardo, the original Gooner. War Wizard for $1.99. Oh, fuck. I have the hiccups.
I like how he said fuck, but he's like, fuck.
So bad, bro. River Miles for $5. I need a woman who looks at me like Beardo looked at that bottle of ranch dressing. Bro, I'm trying, guys. You guys got to stop with these fucking jokes. Like, dude, that's crazy.
All right. Force Geek.
He still sounds like he's struggling.
He's like, all right, I got some water. Force Geek.
I want Resident Evil 1. Yeah, another remake of Resident Evil 1 or Resident Evil Code Veronica.
That's fucking crazy work, bro.
I would love that. Thank you, Force Geek, for the $5. Samuel Perez with a 5. First, sup. I'm pretty sure y'all just handed Perry new material for the next FNT intro. Also, Mike, I thought his name was Badger. I can't unhear it now. Thank you for the $5. 1992 space movie within 11 months. Apparently, a Doge member made a fake Substack for $1,000 a month so that the media will subscribe to fund dirt on him. You're doing great, Beardo. Oh, thanks.
Really? Dude. Listen, I'll get into this more on CobraCast. The media has no idea who they're fucking with. Bunch of 19-year-old and 20-year-old nerds that play video games and they're autistic as fuck. They're going to fuck your shit up, okay? You guys don't know what you're fucking around with. You really don't.
Yeah.
With Elon Musk heading up the whole thing, yeah. These guys, the media has no idea what they're in for. None.
Baked Linguini with a $5. MegaCon was awesome. It was nice meeting everyone. Hail the 199. Thank you. Johan Naxis with a $2. Beardo, you're not done. Keep it moving. Johan. Thank you for the $2. Marksman with a $2. IDM Jeremy the Substack Doge Story tweet.
All right, no, I'll check that out.
Grand Potato with a 199. I knew Bretto was trans. Hell, Bretta. Thank you for the 199. Bird Up with a $5. Black Eyed Peas is the default worst of everything, so people forget them. Thank you for the $5. Pat Fowler with a 10 says nothing. Thank you, Pat Fowler. Hope with a 5. Let's play a game. Bring up a list of Super Bowl halftime shows and A, see if you see a pattern, and B, how long back was a band you'd want to see play? Creed. Thank you for the $5. Lean back with a $5.
Creed actually do a halftime show?
They did it. Was it the Pro Bowl?
Thanksgiving. Yeah, because the Cowboys. Cowboys haven't been in the Super Bowl since.
Yeah. What? Cowboys haven't been since 95?
Yeah.
Lean back with a $5. Just got a notification that my copies of Achromatic Chronicles are delivered. Thanks, Rippaverse, and I agree with Jay.
Shout out.
Hail. KMK with a $10. Mike, I appreciate your take on the halftime show. I thought it was good, but the audio was so bad in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think it was a good mix at all. I think that's wildly different than saying rap isn't music. So,
X-Wing with that 50. Thank you, X-Wing. Zanaximus with a 10. Give me the DK rap, and I might consider watching. Marksman with another 5. So Doge found that 700 mine workers process government retirement underground in a mine. We have a bureaucratic Gringotts hidden in a limestone mine. Thank you for the $5. Elite Neo with a 2. Sonic 3 and Knuckles was the best Sonic game.
I don't know about that. I love it, but Sonic 2 to me is the best one ever.
Bunky the Orange Gonton with a $2. Prince's performance was the best. The Sky cried. Thank you for the $2.
This picture.
Recep the Cripple with the 10. You have to have an ear for rap. Otherwise, it sounds like mumbling. So people that don't listen to it, Mike, that's why I don't think it's a great type of music for halftime shows. Thank you for the $10. Hope with a 2. Last band I liked in the halftime show was 2015. Legendary Scrub with a $2. Has anyone told Ripa about Prince?
Oh, no.
Beardo's PIMP with a $5. I was trying to teach Beardo how to drive stick, and he kept using both hands to shift. What a weird, fruity fuck.
Both hands to shift is wild, dude.
Beardo licks windows with a $5. Yes, the entire cast of Batman Begins was actually the cast for the game. That's awesome.
Voice acting? That's crazy.
Charlie Thompson with a 2. No, it's real. It's called Crisis Mode. Alex Kane with a 13 months. I don't advocate for abusing Beardo on stream. However, Beardo, Bearda, I'm all for. It's time to go mobile. Hail, Geeks and Gamers 199. Thank you for the 13 months.
Mobile.
Bird up with a 2. Batman Rise of the Sinzu on GameCube is awesome. Thank you for the $2. Grant Potato with the 199. So Ripa is just Black Ryan. East Coast Toasty Boy with the $2. Ripa getting the Ryan treatment. Laugh my fucking ass off. As is Wonky Eyebrow with the $2. Ripa gone full RK Outpost with his order. Horse Geek with the 2. When did Ryan turn black complaining about food?
Hey, I just want to point out for the Super Bowl party, we ordered a fuck ton of pizzas. Ryan was involved in it. Fuck the order up.
Damn.
And
it's a curse.
Let's just say that because we basically got Uber Eats to bring the pizza from like Papa John's or something. And so let's just say that Ryan came back in after we found out what happened to the order, and he went on a legendary H-1B visa rant. I mean, it was brutal. Wouldn't be allowed to put on YouTube. He was mad. God, he was mad. So yeah, it was pretty great.
Beardo's PIMP with a $5. Tyrone said not to sneeze, Beardo. His juice is on the floor because it shot out of your butt. Do better. You're costing me money. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Little Orphan Funkhauser with a $2. Rip and went full Texan during that rant. Ryan-esque. Jesus Davila with the 39 months. Anyone remember Mortal Kombat attempt at Mario Kart called Motor Combat in Mortal Kombat Armageddon?
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, later Mortal Kombat games always had those weird mini games.
Yep.
East Coast Toasty Boy with a $5. Me sees Beardo's chin during last stream. Also me. Oh, so that's why Beardo grew a beard. Shut the fuck up. Thank you for the $5. Legendary Scrub with a 2. Eat a spoonful of peanut butter. Cures hiccups. Thank you. River Miles with a 5. I need a woman who looks at me like Beardo looked at that bottle of ranch dressing. What? NDI with a $2. You are doing a CC tonight, and we will bully you. Thank you for the $2. Lynn Hager with a $5. Beardo, get a pinch of sugar. It usually helps more than anything. Thank you for the $5. Kiwi Classic with a 2. You're doing great job, Beardo. Ignore them all. That's what I usually do. Thank you for the 2. Marmalin with a 10. Rap beef. 2 grown-ass men write poems to each other to act hard as fuck. I mean, you're not wrong. Retardo with a 2. It's not that you're gay. You just got the hiccups. East Coast Toasty Boy with the $5. Jeremy. Jeremy is just happy that his figness isn't being focused on for once. Having Queefdo take the heat for once, among other things, it sounds like. Bam. Eddie M with a 199. Beyonce earned her country Grammy. I got you, Meek. Thank you for the 199. Jay's South African son with a 199. Thoughts on EVS smoking drugs on a live stream?
I don't know anything about that, so
don't fucking do that.
I would say that's not a good decision if it happened, but
don't do drugs on live streams. It's usually a good idea just to.
How about
avoid
don't
that.
do drugs?
Yeah, don't
do drugs at all. That's also a good point.
Do drugs.
Don't
just
smoke
say no.
crack.
Just
and
say
when
no.
a guy tells you not to smoke crack, don't get mad at him. Smoke crack to spite him.
But I don't know if any of that happened. But
yeah, I mean, but just if it did happen, just don't do it.
Yep.
Retardo with a 2. So I hear hiccups are gone. Another banana straight. What?
Oh no.
Pee-wee reincarnated with a $5. Stop wasting money on bananas and take out a
Get that
rib
fucking
noob.
picture down.
Beardo licks windows with a $5. Beardo, do me a favor right now. Watch the first boss in Sonic Frontiers, listen to the music, and look at the scale for a Sonic game. You'll want to buy it ASAP. Yeah, I'm interested, man.
Long.
Kiwi Classic with the $2 says, sorry, Beardo, I lied. Oh, thanks.
We gotta get those super chat windows smaller for some of those profile pictures.
We're all cut up.
We're all caught up. Cliff over on Rumble says, Jeremy, goal to 199. I'm down to 284 from 287 from last week. Still a long way to go, but sticking to my gym plan and listening to you guys while exercising helps with my motivation. Hail the 199. Let's fucking go, man. Hey, every week you have to update us. So chat. He's down to 284. We expect another 2 to 3 pound drop next week, brother. Okay? All right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Two's News says, I have a mini PC on one of the HDMI inputs on my big screen TV in the living room. Derek PG Belair says, if G&G is ever in need of rhythm games like Guitar Hero, Rock Band, or Beat Saber, or the like, I call dibs. I'm better than all of you fricktards and your friends and family. Hail the 199. Nader's Bricks says Beardo's new nickname should be Jim, not because he works out a lot. It's that a lot of men exercise in him. Also, Beardo Fat. God.
Damn, bro.
Derek says, speaking of Warhammer, check out Dragon Force new song, Space Marine Corps. It's hilarious, nerdy, and a lot of fun. Nagranol for 5 says, hail Tuesday night's main event. Had a blast hanging out with all of you on my way back to cold, miserable New York. Yay. The next meetup can't come soon enough. Hell yes. Good seeing you too, brother. All right, Beardo.
Yep.
We got a few more.
Just one more. From Brian James with the $10. Had a chance to meet Beardo, Drunk 3PO, and Ryan at MegaCon this past weekend. All awesome guys. I even told Beardo his legs don't look like chicken legs. And fuck Savvy. Hashtag Beardo rules all. Thank you, Brian James. You freaking legend.
Damn.
Thank you, Brian, for the 10.
McCock says, I'm supporting my local LGBT community.
Thank you.
There you go. There you go. Look at that.
Respect it.
That was pretty cool right there. So, and then we've got McCock. Don't get Tokyo Extreme Racer on Dreamcast. It's a racing game based in Tokyo, but kind of like a fighter with cars have health bars. They remade it on PS2 under Tokyo Extreme Racer 0. And then on Saturday, 1 month, we should watch a classic pay-per-view. I think the first one should be WrestleMania 17. WrestleMania 17 is one of the best WrestleManias ever, no doubt about that. So I agree with that. And we're caught up. Man. So, Beardo, you did an okay job tonight.
Appreciate it.
That doesn't mean it was good.
All right.
I'm
gonna go make some soup or something, man. I feel like shit.
Get the Trump meme where it's like, oh, I'm Beardo. Oh, I've got the hiccups and can't read super chat. Oh.
He's like, I'm sick. I don't feel well. We're like, what an idiot.
Dan Vask, where can they find you?
Fuck.
Dan Vask on YouTube, Super Vask 3D, my gaming channel, and yeah. Watch my shit.
That?
My shit?
Yeah.
Watch my shit. I got the hiccups.
Mike.
Yeah, I'll probably do a Tuesday night cool down after this. It's been a hot minute because I've also been sick and been fucking trying to stay alive. But yeah, so that's what I got going on. Go check me out over on YouTube. We're gonna get back at it, and then pretty soon you're starting Resident Evil 3 remake. I'm not looking forward to it because I hear it sucks. So
it doesn't suck. It's just not as good as Resident Evil 2.
I just heard it's not good. I don't know.
It's not worth the full price. If you didn't pay full price for it, it's fine.
It's a smaller game.
I didn't pay
shorter
for it at all,
game,
but I'm very excited to get through this to get to Resident Evil 4. So
yeah,
boom,
nice. Gonna play the remake or the OG?
I'll probably play I have the remake, so I'll probably play that one. But
okay.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe not for Resident Evil 2 and 3, but I say for Resident Evil 4, a new person to the Resident Evil series might want to play the OG as well, because it's a very good game.
Yep. Check it out.
Let's see.
You agree, Beardo? You're the Resident Evil guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I might just play both. To be honest,
I played I played Resident Evil 4 OG in preparation for the remake.
Yeah,
They're
it's something
both-
very
they're
fun
both
to do.
great
Play
games.
them back to back. It's very
Yep.
fun.
They're both
Then
great
you
games.
spot the differences because they really remade the game. It's not just a carbon copy. It's they really readapted the game in a good way.
All right, continue. We got a few more super chats. I think. Are we done?
You still have Ripa and myself, but
I don't really care about you.
Linko with a 47 months. I just bought Batman Begins on Xbox. I'll try to stream it.
I want to play it. It looks really
Ayo.
good. So, Ripa, where can they find you?
Oh, I'm muted. Find me. Just go follow Riververse stuff. Obviously, we just put out a new little property called Dirty Deeds, written by Carol Brown. A lot of y'all met her this past weekend. She's awesome people. So her little debut for the Riververse as far as a writer. Really excited for that. But yeah, go grab that. You can get it for just $5 if you're a member. Other than that, got Ruben the Silverback tomorrow. And yeah, we're just gonna keep putting out these books. So I appreciate everybody that's holding down and pre-ordering everything. Thank you.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Beardo.
Yeah, Bro Science tomorrow. Drew Hernandez is going to be on the show, so that'll be a good time. So look forward to that.
Hell yeah. Good shit. Again, thank you all for the awesome MegaCon weekend. It was great. We're looking forward to next year already. Can't wait to get all this worked out. And I promise it was even going to be bigger and better next year. Especially with the fact that we're working on it so early on. It's going to give us a lot of time to get this mapped out. So can't wait for that. Appreciate all of you. Thank you all so much. What are you highlighting?
Super chats. Macaque with a 2.
Super
I
chat.
said, Dan, get Tokyo Extreme Racer.
Hell yeah.
Lenko Kenobi with a 10. Beardo played Dead Space Remake. I have it, and I played through it. I'm about halfway through. I just got to finish it. East Coast Toasty Boy with a 2. Ripa. Are the dirty deeds done dirt cheap?
JoJo reference, huh?
Grand Potato with a 5. Beardo sucks all the juices out of pickles and puts them back in the jar. We're all caught up.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. You guys have a great evening, and we will talk to all of you later. Say bye, Beardo.
Bye, guys.
Nice new house you got there, Beardo.
Oh, check that out, huh? Oh, this side. Look at that.
There we go. All right.